Josh, your beard looks fuller.
Oh, thank you. Well, I've
It's
been growing
nice.
it for a while, and I'm using that oil. Bobby gave me all that oil. Finally started using it.
I only gave
Is
you
that
2, I think.
Well, I mean, but you know me, dude. I put a tiny little drop on, and there's not a whole lot of hair here. So I'm
Just rub that sucker
massaging,
in.
and then once I get 4 or 5 hairs, it finally starts growing a few more next to it. You know what the worst part is,
Yeah.
though?
Damn.
Yeah,
The bare spot.
that's not a bald spot. That's all white hairs.
White?
It looks like a bare spot. It's white. It's a whole
Yeah,
patch of white.
I'm getting ones on here.
Damn.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Teenage kids are driving me bonkers.
I got a head of hair on my face.
Oh,
Got a head of hair in
man.
your pants
You
too.
do have a head. You
No.
look like a dwarf. The big old beard.
A dwarf?
Yeah. Tolkien, Lord of the Rings. Come on, guys. Don't make me nerd out too
Never
much.
seen it.
Oh,
Never seen it. Sorry, I just can't
you
get
haven't
into it. I
watched
fell
Power of the
asleep.
Rings?
Nope.
You haven't
No
watched
Harry
Rings
Potter.
of Power.
What did you say?
Jordan, I finally got. I jumped on Hogwarts Legacy.
Did ya?
Yo, it's so good.
How far are you?
I'm Slytherin.
How far are
let's
you in
see
the
here.
game?
How many times did
I
you try to
have
get
learned-
Slytherin before you
I'm
got
about
it?
to learn Expelliarmus. Hang on.
It's
I'm
still
about
pretty
to
early.
learn Expelliarmus. Yeah, still early.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What'd you say, Bobby?
I said, how many times did you try it before you actually got what you wanted?
Oh, right away, dude. I know the answer to the question. It's ambition. And that's what the answer is for me. I'm Slytherin
And then
all the way.
even if you don't guess it, they give you a choice of what house you want to go into.
Now, the better question is, tell me about your wand.
What do you want?
Oh,
The
wow.
in the game?
Red
Hey,
oak.
this is a PG podcast,
I went
so don't get weird.
Phoenix Core with mine because Phoenix Core has the widest range.
God, his internet sucks so bad.
So
I know.
Just slightly below pliable. A little flimsy, a little snappy.
Yeah, I think I went Phoenix hair. I think. I don't remember.
Alright.
But I think I did. And I think I went a little more stiff.
So Dragonheart Spring, Unicorn, or the last one would have been Phoenix on the far right.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the far right one. Yeah, a little more stiff. I wanted some durability.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, cool.
How long?
That's enough about my stick.
How long was you on?
Oh, God.
11 inches.
11 inches, huh?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Josh, why don't you try
It's
exiting
a
and then
little
coming
below
back in
average,
to see if
but-
your voice will catch up?
It won't.
For real?
Well, my internet's just that bad.
That's
Tell you
crazy.
what, though.
How long?
see if this
How long's your stick?
I'm above average. I'm above the 4.8 inches that I guess science says.
Oh, it's 4.8.
That's the average length.
Damn. I need to lose like 2 pounds.
Oh, to gain that extra 2 inches?
Yeah. Fuck.
Actually, I think it's for every 30 pounds you lose, you get an inch.
30. I need to
Whoa.
lose 60.
I mean,
Good
But if
night.
you
I
think
came in
about it, though,
just
like,
the right point of this conversation, apparently.
but the thing is that like 6 inches on like a bigger body is going to look smaller always. So 6 inches
No,
on Jordan's body
inches-
is going to look like really 6 inches, and then 6 inches on you is not going to look like 6 inches.
6
I'm just
inches look
flattered that you
small
said I
on
have 6
anybody,
inches.
At minimum 8 inches for anyone. Like your
So are
wand
we still
has
talking
to
about
be at
wands
least
here?
8 inches.
We're still
Otherwise,
talking about wands.
You're just throwing a twig at somebody. This is a
But I had
wholesome podcast, Bobby. What else would you be talking about?
I had 11.
I don't think this qualifies as wholesome.
Yeah, well, I'm good. Wholesome is just talking.
Oh, we're funny. That's for sure.
So,
Yeah,
hey,
so-
by the way, oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, no, just the Harry Potter. So I kind of finished the story mode already.
Already? Dang, Jordan. Flying
Well,
today.
because I really wanted the at Avra Cadaverous spell, and I really
Avada
wanted it.
Kedavra?
It's a
Yeah,
meat
that one.
stick. I'm gonna go get mine.
So I went. I was trying to push to get that one, and then like I literally just finished the story part today because you have to get like the last mission. You have to be level 34, and then so I was 32, so I was just doing a lot of side missions and shit. And then I got to 34, and then I just did the last mission. But the last spell comes way before that. But I don't know. I thought there was gonna be more after that last one, which is why I kind of pushed to go to get to 34.
They're gonna add way more to this game. They're gonna
Oh, I
add
hope
quit
so.
eggs. They're gonna add so much to this. It'll all
I
roll
hope
out in phases.
I hope they do like a weekly like mission or something where you're gonna go, fight 200 spiders or some shit like
Mhm.
that.
That would be fun.
Spiders.
Yeah, dude, there's spiders in that fucking game. And when I'm playing that game against spiders, I'm like this. Because I'm not trying to be in here to play it because I don't want them
Bro,
damn
in the
things near me.
Forbidden Forest, you with the spiders, that's hilarious.
Is it like
Yeah.
zombies, like on Call of
Oh,
Duty
it's
or
worse,
something?
man. Zombies aren't scary. Spiders are scary.
Yeah, and
I
some
don't
of those
know.
like some of those
Jordan,
spiders, like they take
let me
up
see you.
like a quarter of your screen. Like those things are big.
What are you afraid of, Jordan? What are
Bees.
you afraid of?
Spiders?
Spiders.
Bees.
Bees?
Oh,
Bees.
bees.
Hey.
I don't fuck with snakes though. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Oh
Fucking
god.
snakes.
I don't like snakes either, but if there's a spider or a snake, I'll fuck with a snake.
Fuck that.
I would.
'Cause
Anything
I
that
would
can move that fast with no legs.
Okay, but 8 legs? Like that's
8
scary as
legs and
fuck.
it's still ain't moving faster than a
Anything
snake.
more than 4 is just stupid.
look. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I can, I'm gonna get it outside. If I can't, it's dying.
What's that?
Whatever it is, snake, spider.
So if you see
I'm
a
gonna try
snake,
to.
it's just slithering into like your bathroom or some shit. You're gonna try grabbing that?
It depends on what kind of snake it is, but I might at least like try to grab
What
a
are you
rake or
like,
something and scoop
Irwin?
it out in the house.
Rest in peace.
I mean, I do follow Robert Irwin on TikTok, so
Is
How you
that the
gonna know what
sun?
snake it
just
is?
shoot
You
him a
ain't that
message.
much of a
Be like,
nerd.
hey, what do I do?
Mm.
Can't be that big of a deal, right? Just go live, tag him in it. See what he
It's like a
says.
spider, like knowing what a spider is. I couldn't tell you what a brown recluse looks like, but I'm smashing that some bitch.
Ugh, anything bigger than a nickel that's a spider in my house, dead.
A
I mean,
nickel.
anything
Nah, fuck
small is
that.
dead too, but
You gonna hold it up to the spider? Oh
no.
crikey. You're
If it's
dead.
smaller, it's still dying too.
It's like on The Greatest Catch where they have to measure the crab before they catch it or release it. You have to
Have you
hold this
seen that?
quarter
Have
up.
you ever seen the crab, like the eggs and stuff? That's wild.
Oh, like on the
When they
underbelly
pick
of
them.
it?
Yeah, like when
Yeah.
they pick it up and then they do that clip and then throw it back, give it like a treat. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. They like notch like a fin or some shit, whatever the hell a
Yeah.
lobster has.
Like a tail.
Yeah.
It's
And
wild.
notch it so that nobody else grabs it because it's a mating one.
Yeah, they can't take it, and then they can't take anything when it's over 5 inches from the eyes to the back of the butt.
Yo,
The
they're
stuff you
taking me
learn.
every time they get me. They catch me, they're taking me.
You
I've
an
been
old
watching a
ass
lot of
crab.
soccer.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah. MLS is starting up today.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna try to go to a couple Sporting KC games. I went to one last year. It was pretty fun. So that's all I
That
got
indoor
about
soccer. Is
soccer.
it indoor soccer or outdoor?
It's
Outdoor.
outdoor.
Hmm. I used to be really into the indoor soccer, like just like watching hockey.
Yeah, indoor soccer is probably fun playing it, but I don't know. I don't watching. It's kind of hard.
It wasn't like hard. It's just a smaller field and it's like the same amount, like 11-on-11. Still pretty crazy. It's
Yeah,
a
I
little
don't know.
rambunctious.
Low rambunctious. I'd hate to be a
Mhm.
goalie, like in indoor soccer. Fuck that.
I wouldn't want to be a goalie for any sport.
I feel like outside, like you have like the goal's bigger, so you can kind of like move
Hockey.
a little bit.
I would love to be a goalie for hockey.
Do
Would
you
you?
trust yourself on skates?
No, God no. The thing about a goalie is they spend half their time on their knees. So
That's what you like.
I'm I just like being a goalie. I think Goldberg was the coolest from the Ducks, man.
Well, later in life, he a little rough.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
not later in life. Not the actor, the character.
Oh, gotcha.
The knuckle puck.
Who
What
was
you
your
got there,
favorite
Bobby?
duck?
My favorite Duck?
I like the guy that had the lasso.
Oh,
It's hard
Yeah.
not to love Keenan's knuckle puck, but I
I
think
like
it's still
the two brothers, the ones that used to like the Bash
the
Brothers.
Smash Brothers.
Bash Brothers.
Yeah,
Bash
whatever.
Brothers.
The Bash
Yeah,
Brothers.
yeah.
Yeah. Um. Gosh, no. I still think it's
Charlie.
Charlie for me.
Bombay.
Yeah. No, not Bombay.
No, Bombay's the
Charlie.
coach.
Isn't it Charlie Bombay?
No, Bombay is the
No,
Oh,
coach.
Bombay's
Coach
the
Bombay.
It's Coach Bombay.
Coach
I just-
Bombay.
Didn't
It's,
Charlie have like
Charlie-
Bombay on the back of his jersey at one time?
No, it's
No?
his last name. Is it Conrad? No, it's
Charlie
Conrad.
Conrad. Yep, it's Charlie
Conrad,
Conrad.
Conroy or no? That's not
Conrad.
right. Hang on, I got the jersey. Hang on.
You've got the jersey.
I got the jersey. Yes, sir.
Jesus. Knowing what size of spider and snake you won't mess with.
Conway.
What's happening, man?
Conway.
Charlie
Oh.
Conway.
Conway.
That's it.
They really do have a Conway jersey, number 96. I bet you that's what it is.
Is it green?
Yeah, well, these are, yeah. They got a white one too.
I wonder if
They look like
Josh's is
they look
green.
like the Oregon Duck jerseys, like the old school ones.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he got a white
How
one.
about that?
Oh wow, that's the
Dude,
actual professional
That's
one.
cool,
Isn't it?
right? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
not professional.
Is there no number? Oh, there is. It's on the sleeve.
That's
What
something wrong
size
with
is that? Flag?
it. This is a 2X.
2X.
Yes, sir.
God.
That's
Don't
supposed to
forget,
fit
I
over
lost
pads.
80 pounds.
Mm.
How many
80?
you have?
Yes, sir.
Damn.
I was at was it Christmas of 2020? I was at 374.
374.
Yes, sir.
I know that when wasn't it like you were trying to get on a ride and your back hurt, of course, but like you said it time's over. I got to lose weight. Like when they tried to put you on a ride at Silver Dollar City, and you couldn't ride it.
It was that and a couple of things. I had injured my back working out. And so I wasn't eating good. I was depressed and I was going through some stuff, so I wasn't eating well. So it was kind of a combination of a whole bunch of things. And so God just kind of took me on a journey with it. And a lot of it had to do with letting go of how often I was eating and what I was eating, like how much I was eating. So a lot of it had to do with it's funny. I'm still a snacker like crazy, but now when I snack, it's much smaller portions. And then like when I eat meals, those are smaller portions too. So I find myself eating 4 or 5 times in a day, much smaller amounts. And that's just changed the way I eat. I don't eat a whole lot in the mornings, but then from like 2 to 8, I'll eat probably 3 or 4 times, just small things, and have a meal in there. And that's kind of how a lot of my diet goes.
Mm.
But really, what it came down to was I mean, you guys grew up the same way I did. So we cleaned our plates, stuff like that. Food scarcity was a thing. So,
No,
like,
I gave you my plate to clean.
I mean, when we had chicken fried steak, I was definitely cleaning extra plates. Ain't no doubt about it. But how often were we, I mean, like in any of our houses, when was it okay to leave your plate with food on?
Not at your house.
I mean, it wasn't what you did. And so, like, I grew up
It
in that
depends on
culture.
what was being cooked. Like if it was something I was picky, like when it came to like some stuff that my mom made, there's just some stuff that was like, I tried to get at eating it.
How many times do you think you ate dinner at Josh's house?
Out of a week,
I don't know.
like how many
Yeah.
days out of a week, or like how many
Yeah.
days out of my life?
I don't know. Let's do a week and we can just average it.
Probably 4 of the 7.
4 of the 7?
Well, yeah, we were there every day.
I
I
think
just
you
don't
ate it.
I don't remember Bobby being there for a lot of dinners. Is that just me?
I was there for a lot of dinners.
I think all 3 of us were there for a lot of dinners.
I mean, I knew I was. I
Mm.
just don't remember Bob being there a lot.
How many would you say you ate at our house, Jordan?
Oh, 6?
Out of the 7.
Fuck,
But
I practically live there. I
you would always have a plate. Anytime we were cooking, it was like, "Is Jordan
Yeah, there
coming
was
over?" "I don't know, I'll
always
text him."
every time that we
Yeah.
were there and there was food being made, we always ate
Oh, yeah.
chicken
That
fried
was almost
steak,
mandatory, though.
uh,
We
hamburger patties, just like hamburger patties, and that was it.
we were
Yeah, no
poor,
bread.
dude, but we ate. We found ways to eat. We found
Well,
ways to
fucking your
cook.
mom was a good cook.
The only
Like,
thing
Yeah,
I
dude,
didn't
she knows how to
like
make anything awesome.
but
I
the only thing I
definitely
didn't
think she's
like
got skills.
was shepherd's pie. I wasn't a fan of that.
I don't
oh my
understand.
god.
I
I just
really
can't.
don't. That
I
stuff's
think it was
good.
mashed potatoes. Like I wasn't ever a fan of mashed potatoes.
Is that the
It
ones
made
that
me
made you
gag.
gag?
Yeah. I just every time I'd have to eat it with milk and like swallow it as I was eating it. It's not that it didn't taste good. It was a consistency thing. It's kind of like Josh and chicken with bones.
Oh my goodness. It's why you gotta bring that up. I gotta have
Because
a
we were
happy
talking about how mashed potatoes make me gag,
no,
and it was
just
a consistency thing.
ugh. Chicken
I love
on
mashed
the bone.
potatoes.
Look, I'll
I
admit it. I like chicken, okay? I like chicken on the bone. It's not bad, but if my teeth touch that bone, I'm done. Appetite is killed. I will, like a little squirrel, just pick pieces off and eat it, and I'll hold it at the ends and eat it like a man for a while, or eat it like an adult, however you want to phrase that. I apologize, but
what?
eat it, eat your chicken, and then, but when you get to the edge, you pick the
Oh, I
piece up.
cleaned that
No,
chicken bone.
no,
I
no. Uh,
the best chicken wings
you
are
get
flats.
flats.
Flats only.
Yeah, because
See,
you
I
just
used
stick your tongue between them and like suck the meat out. You're
No, they're
gross.
just you break it and then you're able to get all the meat off like one of the drums. Like it's so it's not user friendly,
Mm.
if that makes sense.
Take me to the butcher shop and let me cut the bones out of it. Any meat.
I would not trust you with a goddamn bandsaw.
Dude. I'll have you know, I am very good at trimming meat. I haven't field dressed an animal, but I think I could manage it.
Yeah, that chicken's a little like tricky.
Oh, I love cleaning chicken. Chicken's easy.
Not cleaning chicken, it's cutting it off the bone.
Yeah.
I feel like
But
being a butcher is like it's a trade that's going away that probably should not go away.
I don't think it's going away as much as you think it is.
Everybody
You
at
just
Dillon's
don't.
that works in a butcher shop is
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
well,
my
that's the
area.
thing.
It's my
And
area.
I think that's my complaint is there's not a lot of butcher shops. You just have a
Right.
lot of grocery stores that do it for you. Like whatever happened to Jimbo down the street, that was, your butcher,
See,
you know.
we
well,
got a cool twist
butchers in a
here.
shop. We just don't have butcher stores. Like you have Jackson Meat, and that is a butcher shop essentially, but most of it's frozen.
So we got a cool store here called Harder House, and it is our local grocery store. But they started as a butcher first. So,
Right.
and that's their specialty. You go in, you see all the fresh cuts, everything's right out the window, and it's definitely more of a butcher shop than it is just like a grocery store meat packing
Do you think
factory.
the butcher shop got a bad rap after a lot of scary movies?
I don't
Is that
think it
why
was
it's going
scary
away?
movie.
I
No.
don't know. Like, oh, I'm gonna go to the butcher shop. Like, oh shit.
I just think that they used like why
Dion,
would
are you under the impression that people stopped going into the career of butcher shop because people thought they might be serial killers?
probably
No,
saw
not stop going
Okay.
into the career.
stop
Just
going into butcher
right.
shops completely?
And then lack of customers, they had to
I think it was
close.
a convenience thing because
I
they're
think
like,
it was
why
just
do we have to go to
lazy,
8 different
bro.
places? One to get meat, two to
Yeah,
get our general
they're
stuff,
just
and then
lazy.
they just combined it. That would be
We're
my
lazy, and
guess.
Walmart knows how to market to us.
Dillon's did it before Walmart.
Well, you know what I
Oh,
mean.
let's toot their
I say
horn.
Walmart, I just really just mean any corporate business that is buying out local shops and
Because Walmart didn't do it until they became a super Walmart. So it was just really grocery stores in general. I think bigger towns were like, hey, why don't we just combine these two instead of
I'm
having
trying to
like
remember.
Jim Bob Butcher Shop or Jim Bob's Butcher Block and Dillon's.
I'm trying to remember Walmart before it was a super center.
It was over at do you know where Hobby Lobby is in Hutch? In
here,
the
I
mall?
got you. You ready?
That used to be
Close
the
your eyes.
Walmart.
Okay, closed.
Start walking through the doors. Turn right.
Walking
Walk
through the
all
doors
the
for
way
where?
for Walmart. Old
Am I in the
Walmart.
what entrance
Nope.
am I in?
You're walking through the pharmacy side.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna
Yep.
turn right. You're gonna go to the immediate right corner. Okay. I know you know what you see. All the way
The
to the
other
end of the
exit.
building. Nope. What do you see in that old school Walmart?
The old
Back right
school
corner.
Walmart.
Yep.
Oh,
Back
it's the
right
glass
corner.
windows to go into the mall.
No.
That's where the old
I
Walmart used to be.
I don't remember Walmart being in Hobby Lobby.
That's where the Walmart was the old Hobby Lobby is where the Hobby Lobby is now.
Yes,
That
he
was
is
where
correct.
Walmart was. And then
Hobby
Super
Lobby.
Walmart, it
Is that
started off with a McDonald's in the right-hand side,
was this before I moved there?
probably.
Yes.
Oh.
I would say 96, 7 is when Hobby Lobby moved.
Even before it
Or
was a even before it was a super Walmart though, they had built they had moved from Hobby Lobby to that location before they turned it into the
Yeah,
super
because
center.
the only location I remember is where it's at now, but I don't
Yeah.
remember it before it was a super center.
it
Sure
was
you do.
literally half the size of the
Oh, no,
You
building.
just
I'm
have to
sure I
remember
do. I'm just thinking, like, in my head, I cannot
I
remember a
I
Walmart
got the
being a
number
Walmart.
one thing. You go in through the pharmacy doors, turn right, walk past everything, past the dog food, and at that
That's
far right
left.
corner,
Yeah,
That's
that's what
left,
I'm
bro.
saying. If you go into the pharmacy and you go right,
That's the cash registers.
yeah, and that's like where the arcade and stuff is.
Yeah, and the bathrooms.
through the pharmacy
Yeah,
side?
Pharmacy side
yeah,
is on the left-hand side in Hutch.
Oh, okay. I'm backwards. My bad. Right-hand
uh-huh,
side. Sorry.
So the grocery
Right-hand
side,
side. Grocery side. Walk
turn
in,
left.
yeah.
turn right.
To the restaurant? I think
It
you're
used to be
backwards.
Krispy Kreme and Subway.
Not to the
And
restaurant. Like
McDonald's.
go down the main strip and
Okay.
then
So
turn
in the
right.
grocery.
Into the gross far right, back in the corner. But not today's Walmart. I'm saying you have to go old school Walmart.
I don't remember it. You're
That's what
telling
he's
me
trying
to
to say.
remember
Yeah,
this,
right
and I
next to the
don't.
dog food, all the fish tanks.
That's to the left again.
That is not to the left. That was to the right.
No, it's to the left. It's where it's always been. To the right was always grocery. In Hutch Walmart, it's been the grocery, McDonald's, Krispy Kreme, and Subway, and the
When
deli.
Bobby, are you saying left from walking in the doors or walking out?
Walking into Walmart, where you
Yes.
were saying, which is on the
Left
grocery
inside
side,
pharmacy. And if you go left,
that's to the dog food.
yeah, dog food and the fish tanks. Well,
It's
what
to
you
the left of Walmart, but you said to change it up, is what I'm saying. You told him to change it up and go on the right-hand side of grocery.
and the old one, that's where it was.
I feel like
Bro,
we're spending a lot of time on this.
Yeah, this
I
is
know.
Walmart, and
I was
it's
just trying to get you to go back to when
Walmart's not even
Walmart
a
had fish
sponsor.
tanks, bro.
Fuck that.
Walmart's not a sponsor of nothing. The
But I
largest
mean, if they want to
That's how I
sponsor,
always
well,
differentiate
franchise.
between the two. Between
I
old
just
Walmart
don't
and
remember
Walmart.
the layout.
Well, the
Well, a
layout is
layout.
the same. And that's what I'm trying to tell
Yeah, it's
Josh
not.
is if
So
you
it
turn
looks
to the
better.
left, but if you turn to the left when you walk in on the
All right,
right-hand
people,
side
if
of the
you are
Walmart
from
now,
Hutch, if you're from Hutch and you've been to and you remember Walmart before it was a super center, comment on the video below and give us your thoughts. Where were the fish tanks? Because I say nonsense. I say it was to the right, right hand side. And
To
then
the
once
right
they
of
reach
what?
Yes, to the right of
right
what is what
side
I'm.
doors, right-hand side. Y'all are saying that's where
That's
groceries
where
is.
McDonald's was.
In the old format, before it was a super center, that's where they had dog food and fish tanks. Right set of
If I
doors.
walk into
go left.
pharmacy on the right-hand side, that's where it was at.
If you walk in the right-hand side, which should be groceries now,
Yep.
but back in the day would have been an aisle, and you turn right and go all the way down, you would have reached the dog food, pet food, all that stuff. And on the far back wall in the corner would have been fish tanks.
And now that's to the left.
That's all the
Do they
way
have
down.
fish tanks? They don't have fish tanks, do
They
they?
got rid of fish tanks within the last 2-3 years.
Y'all still had fish tanks?
2-3 years? Yeah.
Good
That's
lord.
when they got rid of them.
I don't know.
I haven't seen a
I
Walmart
remember
with a
going to the
fish
Walmart,
tank
and I
in
think there was
15
fish
years.
tanks there last time I was there,
I
but
think
I
it
don't
was
know.
2020 is when they got rid of fish, like fish and fish
That's
tanks.
wild because I have not
Hey,
seen
put
a
it on the
fish tank
poll.
in Walmart.
When did Walmart stop selling fish tanks?
Like you remember it wasn't even just fish tanks though. They used to have those beta fishes that you couldn't put together. They kill each other.
Mm.
Wow.
What else did Walmart get rid of?
Rollback prices, I'll tell you that.
Walmart got rid of actual restaurants. They don't have a restaurant in there no more.
Mine
there's
still
Subway
Subway?
was the last. No, they got rid of it. There's 6 Subways in Hutch. Why do you need another one?
Subway's always going to find a way.
No.
I don't.
Now they're
I
going to
don't
where
know.
they actually cut the meat right there in the store. Did you see that?
Good. They should.
There's no more of that prepackaged crap.
So what's
Don't
that space
pretend
now?
like you don't miss those days, Bobby.
It is. It says that it's for lease. I do believe, right? But like you know how they have that online grocery stuff where you can go pick up. They have a lot of that stuff set up in that room, like for people to store all their stuff in. Or
Yeah, ours
online
has one of those
stores.
too. It's like
Yeah.
2 double doors, and then people are like shopping on the inside of it for like that Instacart or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, but they're not shopping in there. They're just storing the stuff there, and then online stuff is stored back there, like the big stuff, if it doesn't fit in a locker.
Oh,
It's
damn.
weird. Times have changed.
What was the story I was supposed to tell?
The story.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
We
that we
talked about
teased
it
last week.
Yeah, we teased last
Oh, it
week.
was the drive that you took.
Oh, the
My
drive.
dad commented, by
You
the
should
way,
tell the
not me.
story. I'm going to tell the story.
Okay.
All right. So here's the deal. Y'all got to understand something. This is Bobby's fault, and this is the second time it happened. But we're not going to go too far into the details of the first time that it happened. Suffice it to say, Bobby and I have a little bit of a history when it comes to girls, and apparently I'm a stepping stone for a couple of them. So here's how it went down. I know, right? Like that was a little
Stepping
harsh on
stone? Wait a minute. Hold on. You have to clarify. You have
Okay.
to clarify.
So I will clarify then.
What the heck? Keep
Hello.
talking.
All right. So situation number 1 is significantly enough in our childhood that I won't hold it too much against you.
You
And
didn't
the
even
one thing-
like me, so it's all good.
It's true. But you were still a jerk about it. I dated a girl. Granted, we were young. I will admit that. But we were dating for like 6 months, and Bobby totally stole her from me.
It was serious too. Yeah, I
It
know.
was, man. We were
Holding
a cute
hands
couple.
serious.
We were a cute
Right.
couple. She was my first kiss and everything. And Bobby's a jerk, man. Bobby swooped in
Wait,
and stole it.
which one was this?
Andrea?
Andrea Smith, man.
See, that's the one I never met. I think that was
See,
before.
No,
like-
you met AJ and her brother AJ.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
AJ and I were
vaguely
really good
remember
friends.
him.
AJ and I were really good friends, and then Andrea and I got close and started dating, and then of course Bobby snuck in and stole her.
Damn,
So, but that was when we were kids. Fast forward to was it senior year? Or
Junior
was that
year.
junior year? Junior year.
But here, to clarify, before you go on, you need to clarify that it couldn't have been my fault when I stepped back.
From
Both
the first
both
one?
instances.
No, sir.
The second one.
The
second one that you're about to
first
tell the
one,
story about.
You stole my girlfriend, bro. That's all there is to
Hey.
it. You stole her. You're a jerk.
Did I steal
What a
her or did
dick
she
friend.
come to me? He didn't like me,
Oh,
so it's all right.
he's being a dick again, huh? Isn't he?
You
I
see,
get
like,
it.
and he wonders why I didn't like him at first.
No, you
'Cause
didn't
all
like
this
because I
happened
farted.
all this happened before you came to my birthday party. So let's be clear. I knew
No,
who
this was
you
after
were.
your birthday.
It was not.
Well after your birthday. This was in the
That birthday.
spring of that year. Your birthday was
No.
in November. 100% possible.
Okay.
I met her in April. It was
Maybe.
right before Easter.
Damn,
Maybe.
you remember. It was April 27th. It was
See,
73
this is
degrees
crap.
outside.
This is the kind of crap, right?
It
So
was
this
during
is the crap
Easter
I've had to deal
that
with.
I met her because we babysat
All right,
together.
let him tell the story because I don't know where it's going.
Anyways, so Bobby steals my first girlfriend. That's over, right? Fast forward, I'm now a junior in high school, 16 years old. I've got I'm on my second car at this point. I've traded in or rather I blew the motor on the SHO. Bless her. She was a beautiful
With the
car.
glass backs. With the
Oh,
glass
the
backs.
glass
bless her.
bags first.
Beautiful car. Uh and now I have moved on to the Mustang. 87 hatchback Mustang. Bought it from a friend of a coworker of mom's out at Lowen's.
Metallic
Uh,
blue.
Metallic, beautiful blue. It's kind of a hatchback, so not like the prettiest version of the Mustang, but had this beautiful shiny metal blue. Had a 289 bored out into a 302 engine. It was nice. The problem with this particular car was the motor mounts were shot on it. And so this engine would just sit there and rumble and rattle and would constantly give it issues. But before it had too many issues, um, when I bought it, they had stripped this thing of almost all the necessities, like no air conditioning, no heating, no radio, nothing, because this was a project car. They were going to turn it into a dragster. They basically stripped it down to fully street to the bare minimum of street legal. And that's how I bought it. And I really didn't do too much to it. So now that you understand what the car is like, that sets the stage for what happened that night. Me and this girl named Ashley had been dating for probably 6 months, honestly. I mean,
It's probably about
it,
a year.
I don't know if it had been a whole year,
Is
but
this
we,
Getsy's?
yeah. Well, it wasn't.
Okay.
Eventually, would yeah. Eventually, she
Okay.
ended up with Betsy. But Ashley and I were dating. And I remember I had invited her to go to a dance. They had a sporting event that had gone long, so she wasn't able to make the dance. And I'd taken her, like I'd went and set everything up and did a dance with her and everything like that. Super romantic, super cute. And like 2 days later, she calls me and I ask her if she wants to go on a date. And she says, "Hey, can you come over and we can talk?" That's always a bad sign. And sure enough, I go over
I'd be like,
and
nope, I'm good. Just tell me now.
right, right. So I go over and she tells me that she doesn't want to continue leading me on, that she has feelings for Bobby, and that the only right thing she can do is to end our relationship.
And then Bobby's in the back corner smoking a cigarette.
No, the best part, Bobby has no clue, right? And
I was over at
the,
Nate Corpening's house.
the connection was you connected me to her, right? Like
No.
through
You and I went on a blind date with her. You took her friend, the girl in our youth group. What was her name? She is she got bit by the
Katie or
jellyfish. She got stung by a
was
jellyfish
it
taken to the
Katie?
city.
Something like that?
No. Taken the city.
What was her
She got
name?
stung by a
fucking
jellyfish.
I feel like
Kristen.
saying it.
Is it Kristen?
Yeah, Kristen.
Kristen. It was
Yeah.
her friend from high school at Bueller.
Yeah.
I was going to the dance and you went with her and I was meeting Ashley for the first time.
That's right. Well,
And that's the only thing.
Ashley and I hit it off, dated for like 6 months, and then she decided all of a sudden she was interested in Bobby and broke it off with me. And I'm sensitive, so I of course reacted. And I hopped in my car and I drove. I drove north straight to Salina. Drove for an hour. Now, mind you, this is 10 o'clock at night. I have my cell phone but nothing else. And I'm in
Prepaid
my car, I'm
minutes.
driving. Huh?
Prepaid minutes.
Yeah, prepaid minutes. I mean, it was after 7, so, unlimited at that point, but
Oh yeah.
10 o'clock at night, I drive north to Salina. I stopped at the Bosselmans there in Salina, the truck stop, because as you all know, truck stops are kind of a safe haven for me. Dad's a truck driver, so I grew up in them. But that particular one has a cool little movie theater there, so I sat down, watched Shaun of the Dead. In fact, I still remember what movie I watched. I watched Shaun of the Dead. It was enough to just kind of take my mind off of it, and so I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'm gonna go home, get a good night's sleep, be fine, shake it off. I then proceed to start driving home. But if you know anything about the trip from Hutch to Salina, you'll know that you drive north for 59 miles of it, right? And then for 1 mile, you turn off and get on 70 and drive over to Salina, right? Just a tiny little distance. But when you're leaving from Salina back to Hutch, you got to remember to turn south. Because if you don't, you'll do what I did and you will drive 2.5 hours on I-70 almost to Hayes, Kansas. I think it was Russell. When I
Russell.
realized I am not heading the right direction and too much time has passed. Because remember, I don't have a radio, I don't have a clock. And at this point, my phone was dead. So this is December. It's cold. I've got no heater. It is now 1, 2 in the morning. And I'm like lost in the middle of Kansas. I have no idea where I'm at. So I pull off. I find this little all night gas station. I go in, I buy a map, I fill up my gas tank, and I start plotting my little path back home. And I drove my butt all the way home. I ended up pulling over in some tiny little town that had a shut down gas station. And like, I pulled up in the gas station, nobody's around me. I turned my lights off and everything, locked my doors, and then I grabbed my seat cover because that's all I had in the car. And I just kind of like wrapped it around me and just kind of like laid there and tried to warm up and tried to sleep for like an hour. And then finally the sun came up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try driving again. And so got my car. I pulled into my house at 7:10 in the morning. And mom kicked open the front door. I thought for a second with a shotgun. I thought I was a goner. And she's like, "Where the hell have you been?" I was like, "I'm sorry, I got lost. I was trying to make my way back. Pulled over. I wanted to be safe about it. I'm so sorry." And it's like, "Well, you're grounded. Get inside. Get to sleep. We'll talk about it when you wake up."
And grounded in
Mm.
your house did not mean grounded by any means.
That
Well,
is
I
like
don't know.
one of 3 times that I ever actually got grounded. I just never got grounded.
Bobby, you're a dick. You see what he had to go through? Like,
I'm a dick.
Jesus.
Why
All
did you
that
start?
is if you can't keep your whatever vibe you've got going that draws in the ladies, you can't keep it to yourself. You
Can't
can't keep
keep
your
it.
riz to yourself.
I can because let's not forget, and this is what I wanted you to really
Oh, you know what?
premise.
I will. No, no, hang on, hang on. Allow me to say that, please, because you do deserve credit for this one. Bobby gets full credit when it comes to Ashley because Bobby made it very clear as soon as he found out that he was not interested in a relationship with Ashley and immediately said, "No thanks, I'm not doing that to Josh again." He did clarify again.
But no, this was before you guys started dating. You asked if I was
Oh, yeah.
interested, and I
Yeah,
said
when you made
no.
it clear, you were like, "Mm-mm, not doing that.
Oh, but
Not
what
again."
did Josh do after that? He
Oh,
got her to ask me to her prom.
what?
Yeah, you did. You had
I
me
don't
go to her
recall that.
prom. She called and asked you. You were like, she goes, "Hey, do you think Bobby would go to the prom with me?" And you're like, "I don't know. You can call him and ask."
How
And I'm
is
at
that?
Mike's house. I'm at
How
Mike's
is that
house.
Josh's
Hang
fault?
I'm
on,
at
how
my,
is that me putting her on to you? That's
I'm
me
at
saying,
Mike's
"Yo, I'm
house
not
for one of
talking to you
those
about
dumb
this. Let's
Halo
walk
LAN
out. This is
parties.
over."
But
How
I'm
dare
at
you
Mike's
say I'm
house
putting her on
for a
you?
Halo LAN party. You remember those over at Mike's?
No, I remember the LAN parties.
And she called Mike's house to ask me. I was like, what?
Did you say yes?
She wanted a fucking answer. Surprised you didn't get an owl. You know,
Did you say yes?
A what?
Did you say
an
yes?
owl.
Yes,
It's
I
a
went
Harry
with her. I was
Potter
being
thing.
nice. But you were the one that told me that she was talking to you, and you were at the LAN party. You're like, you could have given me a heads up beforehand.
Bobby,
Joshua,
we were done.
I
was
get that,
over.
but all you had to do is say, I don't think Bobby's interested. But no, you didn't do that.
Bobby,
You said,
all
hey,
you have to do is be a man and say yourself, hey, I'm not interested.
but that's not what I'm getting at. It's the fact that you talked to her before this LAN party and you didn't say anything to me, and
First
she
off-
called Mike's house.
First off, I'm not okay with this insinuation because this is several years ago and I don't remember this conversation.
I remember this
I think it's
conversation.
nuts that you would insinuate that at any point after my ridiculous car ride adventure that I would have had any ability to
That
converse
car
with
ride was
her
100%
and point
your
her
choice.
in your direction.
That's what happened. But
Yeah,
before we get on to
I
another
wouldn't push
story,
Josh. Josh isn't good at directions.
obviously.
He goes 2.5 hours the other way.
I am
Oh
great
my
at
God.
direction. I just get lost sometimes. It happens.
Well, why don't we talk about what we're snacking on here? Why don't we?
Oh, let's do it.
Primal beef jerky, baby. I'm snacking on some of the sweet and spicy meat sticks.
Sweet and
Mhm.
spicy, huh? I've got peppered over here.
I ate all my peppered.
Oh, that
Um,
shit's so
yeah,
fucking
Dick.
good.
I've got one more pack, and I'm literally trying to savor them.
I gave some meat sticks to a couple ladies at work. Shout out
Yeah?
to Shanna and Sky. Yeah, they like it. They thought it was good.
Yeah, all right.
So I told them, hey, use promo code Chubby at checkout for 15% off. And it's stupid if you don't buy 6 packages.
Well, I
says
don't know
so.
if it's stupid.
Yeah, I said
But-
that.
That's kind of
Way to
rude.
go.
No,
Those are
it's
rude
stupid if you don't buy all 6.
It's
Or
a rude
you
thing
don't even
that
have to
not
buy all
everybody
6. Just
has-
buy 6 bags.
Not everybody has the money. Okay.
That's why you use the discount code.
Yeah, use that promo code. Everybody's got
Wow.
15%.
It's like
off.
going to
Everybody's got
Dillon's
time
and
for that.
using your Kroger
15%
card.
for sure. He is right though. 6 bags gets you free shipping, and that's worth it.
Yeah, plus
And
the
then
15% off.
15%?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
stupid not to get 6.
No-brainer.
In the grand scheme of a deal, it's stupid not to get 6.
You're getting a free bag at that point.
I
Go
think we
ahead
could
now.
choose a better word than stupid, but
It's
Mentally
dumb.
fiscally
challenged.
irresponsible. How about that? We'll use fancy words.
Ladies
You're
and
not
gentlemen,
making
we're
a
switching this
financially
podcast to the PC podcast.
Oh,
The PC nerd over here.
bite me.
But no, if you go to www.feedonprimal.com and use code Chubby, that's CHUBBY, at checkout to save you 15% off. And if something strikes you as amusing, why don't you check out our list here? If you're watching, if you're listening, they have 6 different flavors. They have sweet and spicy, cracked pepper, hot, original, bacon, jalapeno, and teriyaki.
And that also happens to be Bobby's order right there. That's how I have it
Exactly.
listed.
Why read off another one? I mean,
Yeah, why not?
Jordan's is very similar. So
Yep.
And I will officially note that mine has a special notation by it that the beef sticks are above all. And that is true. These beef sticks are so stinking fantastic.
that's been there.
Mm.
That
They're
notation
amazing.
has been there since day one.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, no,
assuming that's how you wanted it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because, and that's the thing.
How'd
As
your
far as
gotcha
jerky
go, by the
goes,
way?
We haven't had it yet. It's in a couple of weeks, but it's going to be a hit. It
Yeah,
always is.
just
It
head on
usually has
over.
about $2,000 to $3,000 in sales.
Not counting beef jerky.
Yeah, not counting beef jerky. Beef jerky is going to be a hit, dude. I got to get that ordered, by the way. We
Yeah,
have
you
a
do.
we have a few orders that got done, student and people wise, but we're gonna do some bulk ordering and sell a whole bunch, and then
Did you do
I
pretty
should
good with the student and individual ordering?
kind of. It's been tricky because weather hasn't been great the past month, as well as I've had some illnesses. So it's
How's that
been
going, by the way? He had his
well.
catheter put in.
Well,
Yeah,
let's segue out of Primal if we're going to
yeah.
talk
Let's
about
segue
catheters.
out of Primal.
Before we go
Let's
talk
quit
about
talking about
what
meat
gives you
stew.
kidney stones. Shout out to Bo. Whoa! Shout out to Bo and Devin over at Primal Jerky.
Guys, it's solid jerky. We love it. And I'll say this: if it means I got to drink more water to be able to keep eating this jerky, then so be it. I'm stay hydrated.
That's crazy.
So I talked to my doctor. So here's what happened on Tuesday. I went in for surgery. They did what's called lithotropsy, which is basically sound blasting. And I don't know exactly what that means, but basically, I think they just put a little plug up next to your body and they crank up the bass, right? And
All about
blast
that
it.
bass.
Yeah, all about that bass, right? I don't know what it means, but he
Yeah.
said at 500, we think they dissipated. They broke up. We went ahead and cranked it up to 1800 just to be sure.
From 5 to 1800.
Yeah. So, and I will tell you,
Did you feel it?
I felt like Mayweather decided to take a free shot on my kidney afterwards. I woke up and could not get comfortable. It was
So it didn't hurt that bad.
no, it wasn't
Oh.
that bad. It's just Mayweather, so not that bad.
Right.
It was just
Yeah.
Just brush it off. No biggie, no biggie. Where you at, Mayweather? Let's bring it. You take on a country.
oh shit.
3 shots. 3 shots. He'd have me unconscious.
Oh god. Oh, I thought you were talking about Jordan again after you shook up his Mountain Dew.
Mayweather, as short as he is, he in 3 shots he would still knock me out, guaranteed. So, but no, it just so real tender, real sore. The other thing, and man, I'm sorry if y'all are listening and you're an empath like me, you can feel it when people talk about this stuff. But so part of the process is, like you said, they blasted it, but then they also put in what's called a ureter stent.
Jeez.
It's a stent. So if you can imagine, like a spongy little.
You don't have to go into detail. Just you got a catheter.
You did this
cool.
last
I
episode.
need to capture it. I need to capture it because it's like a spongy little hose that's operating as like a tent and just keeping it open, right?
Oh my god.
Keeping it open, and I can feel that. This is what sucked about it is I can feel the pain of the kidney stone, but I can also feel the very distinct discomfort of this stent and where it's at.
Like right
You
now.
think?
Oh yeah, right now I can feel.
You
it. Like,
still have it in?
No, it's still in. We ain't done with the story, my guy. I got more. Tomorrow is day 5,
Oh my God.
which is the end of the passing of the kidney stones. And I can tell you by now, I feel like I've passed most of it. So my pain level's probably at a 1. If I've got any stones in there, there's just a few left. But what comes tomorrow is I've got
To pull it out.
to take a hot shower. I've got to take one of my Percocets, and I got to take the tape and the string and get in
And
the hot
pull
shower.
that.
You have
and
to.
slowly pull the stent.
What
out.
if you just do it like a band-aid? Just
I swear to God, Bobby,
oh
if you
my
don't
God.
think I am not suffering from PTSD, just processing what I have to go through tomorrow. And if the next person, you said it, Heather's dad said, you know what Heather's dad said to me? He said, just when you go to do it, just pull it like you're starting a lawnmower. Just give it a good rip.
Oh my God.
Ah! Ha! Huh.
I'd offer you some
Man.
whiskey, but you're like 800 miles away.
I've got whiskey here. I'll take a drink if I need to.
So no extracurriculars, I would assume.
No extracurriculars. Yeah.
Mm,
Phew,
Wow.
yeah.
it's still
Like
in there. Holy shit.
even right, like this is the thing. It sucks. Even right now, like I'm sitting on my butt and can feel it, and it sucks.
Have you seen that video of the guy with his wife and she's showing him how a tampon works?
No.
No.
Like she has him put it in a bottle of like Crown Royal, I think, and he puts it in there. He's like, and he pulls the thing up, right, and it swells up. And then he goes, "So you just pull it?" And he goes, "With both hands?" And like he's got the SpongeBob. She has the SpongeBob filter voice on there, and so like
Oh,
he wraps the
that
thing
was
around his
funny.
finger and pulls it, and it makes this noise. He goes, "Does it make that noise too?"
Was
Why
there
did
Crown
that
Royal
sound like
in the
something
bottle?
you would
Yeah.
say, Bobby?
Huh?
They wasted a whole thing of Crown Royal for a
No.
TikTok?
Just for one. It was one tampon. I don't think there's anything on it to ruin the crown. It's
What?
just cotton. There's no chemical in a tampon. It's just a new tampon he put
Okay,
down
but
in
I
there.
don't want a fucking
Yeah, I'm not.
tampon in
I'm
anything
not
I'm drinking.
draining. Yeah,
Like,
can we?
No,
Yeah,
he threw away the tampon, I do believe, but he
no.
didn't ruin the entire bottle of Crown, I don't believe.
This ain't
I
what
mean,
so, so
everybody
you
is about.
so you would still drink that even though a
I don't like
tampon
Crown.
was
I
in
don't
there?
like Crown.
Okay,
I don't
any
like Crown.
type of whiskey or alcohol, whatever.
I wouldn't do that for a TikTok, no. But I
But
don't know
not the
what he did
question.
with it.
That's
I
not the
don't know what he
question.
did with it.
Would you drink it if I just went ahead and took a tampon out of that thing? You would still drink it.
This is weird.
It just
This is
totally
really
depends, like,
weird.
how much am I up to drink? I mean,
Uh, There's no
I'm just saying,
fucking
I don't
way.
think there's any way to ruin it. It's just cotton inside of whiskey. Like, what is gonna happen? It's an
It's
unused tampon.
it's a tampon.
It's just cotton. It's just like putting a Band-Aid in there that hasn't been used and I pull it out and you're not gonna drink it.
Bobby, what do you normally put in your drinks besides ice?
Nothing, but I'm saying there's nothing wrong with it, is all I'm getting at. I'm not gonna throw the bottle away.
I
That's
wouldn't have
waste.
even done it in a Crown
I'm
Royal.
not
I would
saying
have just
I
done it
would
in
have done
water.
it either. I wouldn't have done it either. I'm just
Just
saying.
take a fucking water bottle.
Point taken. Yes, I'm just saying I'm not gonna do that. But what I was answering is would I drink after that? As long as that's all that was on the tampon was a brand new tampon, yeah, I don't see why not. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, next time
It's
I
like
come,
putting
I'm
in a
bringing a
cotton
fucking
ball
tampon
inside of
and I'm
the.
putting it in a whiskey bottle. I'm gonna take that tampon out and you're gonna drink it.
Okay,
Okay,
This is
I didn't try it,
weird.
so
disgusting.
okay.
That's disgusting.
What is disgusting about it? The fact that it has the word tampon on it, not cotton ball.
The fact that you are shoving anything in
I am
your
not
drink,
doing it. You mean
and
me
It didn't even
drinking
have to be like a tampon. Like it could have been fucking,
a cotton ball?
I don't know, sure. But like that's disgusting. That's gross. We don't do that.
you got cotton particles in your alcohol now.
You don't drink any whiskey, so we're good,
No, I
right?
can't do that shit. That shit burns my throat.
There's the point.
Hey, how about you tell Jordan about the time that you and I tried a whiskey and a cigar together? That was
Let's not. Let's not. I think.
I remember
Katie's-
Josh always tried
Okay.
to be like, I don't know, because like we started chewing. I tried to get Josh to chew. Josh really, I think deep down he really wanted to like it, but
Yeah.
he just didn't.
Yeah, I wanted to be cool. I wanted to fit in. I wanted to be like I wanted to be able to do what you guys could do. It just tasted like booty.
And looking back now, I shouldn't have even started. I hate it. I hate doing it, but I can't give it up. So
hey, Josh did try it, so I mean,
It wasn't
with
good.
two different flavors.
Did you try?
Skull cherry.
It was.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't cherry first because cherry's what I told
No,
you to
the
get
first
me.
one was citrus,
Yeah.
I do believe.
It was berry blend.
Berry blend.
Remember when Skull had that berry blend shit?
They've had
Gross.
that forever.
Oh my
was, like,
god, that
one of
stuff
their-
stinks.
All
And then
skulls
Bonnie-
stink.
Yeah, I remember this because I remember I tried berry
Shout out to
blend.
Copenhagen. We can get a sponsorship.
That was
you know?
gross.
Go.
And then I told Jordan, I said, "All right, look, if you want me to try it again, it's got to be a flavor I'll actually enjoy because that was gross." I said,
Cherry Skull
"Get
is
something with
underrated.
cherry.
Like it's
Get
good.
something with cherry." And so I tried it, and cherry was much
No,
better.
Josh,
It was
I think it
terrible.
was cherry vanilla or skull vanilla was your first time trying one, wasn't it? And then you went to
Mm-mm.
cherry.
I don't think so.
Ooh,
I
vanilla is so
remember. Here's
nasty.
what I remember. After cherry, you tried to get me to just try Copenhagen straight cut or something, and I was like, "What the crap? Why
Shit
would
tastes
I
like
try
salt.
that?" He just
Well,
wanted
what
me to
was
straight up
funny?
put leaves into my jaw. Just, huh?
Was it one of those that I don't remember what chew it was, but I don't know if this story's true or if I just like made it up in my head. When you took a dip, were you like sitting in a rocking chair and then you
Yeah.
fell back
I
in the
hate this
chair?
shit. How
He
stupid I
put
am.
his
Yeah.
dip in,
So
right? And then he
the
sat in his
so
dad's
hang
rocking
on.
chair and
First
then
of all,
flipped backwards.
time out. Time out. Bobby, shut up. You tell stories terribly, and you're gonna make me look stupid.
That's
It
what
was
happened.
not my fault. There's some context here. It was Dad's brown rocking chair
Right.
with the busted back. You remember it had that like like that bent arm, and so if you lean back in it, it would occasionally like pop and like fall backwards. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Who, me?
Yes.
Sorry, the wife was talking. What?
Oh, okay. Anyways, Dad's recliner that has that stupid false back or whatever, where like
Right.
if you
Yeah,
lean
yeah.
back
It was like
wrong on it,
broke or
it'll
something.
pop on you. Yeah.
Right.
So that's the chair I was in. So I
Oh.
tried this. I tried this cherry dip, and I'm like rocking in the chair, just like trying to just vibe with it and get into it. And then like I'm like, all right. I think I'm starting to feel this. This not bad. All right. And I lean back and the freaking thing pops and I go, huh! And just tumble back on my.
But after that, you ran to the bathroom
Well, yeah,
to
because
spit it out and puke.
Because his
Because
chew moved
I
up.
rolled back and freaking, of course, in the process, probably some of it I swallowed, but then I'm like over here and I got like chew scattered all over in my mouth and I'm tasting nothing. I'm not tasting cherry anymore. I'm not getting a buzz anymore. I'm just like tasting tobacco. And I'm like,
I don't remember
what?
any rocking involved. I just remember he immediately sat down and like maybe rocked once and then immediately kicked back and
Oh,
flipped
it
and
was,
got up
yeah.
and out.
Well, yeah,
You-
it collapsed and then I rolled and then, yeah, no, I rolled back.
Like it was all one constant movement. There was no delay in between, is what I don't remember. That's what I'm saying. Like it
Uh-huh.
was boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Well, it was
Dip,
the
zip,
collapse the
poke.
back, roll back, and then it was like, "Ugh, oh, that's gross. And then immediately to the bathroom to spit that up and
Mm.
And then I
gross.
remember you tried snooze. You remember that? You liked that.
That actually wasn't that bad.
Is
That
that
camel
the
snooze?
swallowable shit or
Uh-huh.
something?
I think so. Y'all pitched it to me once.
I think I was working at Quick Shop then, and they like just rolled it out, and I don't even know if I bought it. I might have just took it. I don't remember. But yeah, I was like, oh, okay, this ain't bad because they had I think it was spearmint. I was like,
Yeah, they
okay,
did
this
it.
ain't
Skull
bad.
Experiment was pretty good.
Yeah.
Either way. Well, hey, why don't we talk a little bit of sports, right?
Ooh, let's talk some sports.
Bellamy is gone. What does that mean for
Bieniemy.
the Chiefs? The
Oh.
enemy,
The enemy.
I think it's
Eric
Bieniemy.
good
the
because
enemy is gone.
It sounds like a medical procedure.
it's Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy's the new
Matt
offensive
Nagy.
coordinator.
Yeah, they just named him yesterday, didn't they?
Yeah, and he's
Jordan,
been the offensive coordinator
Quarterback
before.
coach.
I got played.
Why?
I got played so hard by a meme account.
Alex Smith.
Did you see it?
I saw. I knew. I
wanted it
know.
to be true.
I knew it wasn't true.
Oh, I wanted it to be so
What happened?
true.
They had this
a meme
meme on
account
Facebook,
today.
and it said, congratulations to the new quarterbacks coach, and it was Alex Smith. And then so a lot of people were like, "Oh shit, Alex Smith is like our new quarterback coach now." Like, hell yeah. And
I
then
wish.
it's totally a meme. Yeah, it
He's
wasn't even
still
true.
analyst. He's still doing his analyst job, isn't he?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
I thought he was doing analyst.
I think he was doing something for a broadcast company. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah,
Well, what's
I
he
think
gonna
Eric
be gonna
Bieniemy.
do?
Well, he's the assistant head coach and offensive coordinator for the Commanders.
Yep.
But what is he going to do any good? Is my question.
He'll do fantastic. Bieniemy's a good coach. He's just
Yeah.
like he's under the shadow of Reed, and this honestly, I think this is a smart move. The fact that he didn't get a head coach offer immediately, a lateral move is what he has to do to showcase to the world that he can improve a team outside of Reed. That's what he's got
Well,
to do.
lateral move is false because
Offensive
he
coordinator.
is the assistant head coach now.
Oh, okay. So
which-
it's not even a lateral move. It is still
No,
an upgrade to the
That was the
position.
big thing
Yeah.
that the Commanders gave him was a job promotion that he
Okay.
would be essentially the second in command if anything ever happened to Ron Rivera's
Gotcha.
to be
So he's
to be the head coach.
potentially, yeah, head
I was
coach.
going to say that wouldn't make
assistant.
sense if he would go from offensive coordinator to offensive coordinator. In my opinion, it would make sense.
Yeah, and the Commanders they don't
The
they don't have
only
a
case I
quarterback.
could- the only case I could make is that Bieniemy's looking to say, look, not only can I do this with a championship caliber team, I can do this with a team that's rebuilding.
I
and make
think
it-
I think
And
since
if-
he's there, I think the Commanders are probably going to draft a quarterback.
if Rivera will take a couple of years to pour into Bieniemy, and then Bieniemy take over the role, that could be Commanders could do a lot here. They could get a healthy transition from Rivera to Bieniemy. Because
Yeah, I think he'll do good.
man.
It's just
Will they draft a quarterback or trade for a quarterback?
That would be
either
good.
Like
or.
Lamar
Yeah.
Jackson.
Ugh.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
just
know
saying.
that.
I'm
He's
just not a
mobile.
fan of him. I know it, but he needs somebody to stretch the field, like arm wise, for that offense to work. It's all matchup based, and like you got to have guys on the outside and a guy that can fucking throw it. And I just don't think Lamar's
Who
that
is their
accurate.
quarterback right now, anyway?
Carson Wentz,
Yeah.
and then Taylor Heineke's the backup.
Oh yeah, Heineke.
But I think Carson's probably on his way out to being a backup somewhere, if not just out of the league at some point.
I think out of the league.
XFL.
I don't think he'll drop that far right now. I think he'll be
No.
a backup for a while. But yeah,
I
I think
wouldn't know.
you get an offensive minded, obviously, offensive coordinator's offensive minded, but you bring in somebody like him who's got the repertoire that he does with Mahomes. I think it's stupid if you don't try to trade or get a quarterback in the draft
Yeah.
to help bolster that offense.
Who would you go for?
If it was like quarterback wise,
Yeah.
Ohio State's quarterback's looking
Where's
pretty.
Commanders at on the pick?
I think what did they got? They got top 10, right?
I think it's top 15, if not top 10. There's a
pick
lot of
from
quarterbacks this year.
2023. Da- 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 da. Oh shit, they got 6 draft picks. Trying to find what pick. They got the 16th. They got the 16th and the 47th. I would say they would trade up, but I don't know who they got that they would trade. But yeah, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, those are the 2 notable ones.
You think
I'm
either of
probably
those are worth
forgetting.
trading up for?
Georgia's quarterback, Clemson,
Stetson
or not
Bennett.
Clemson. Yeah, he's old too. Well, older.
I think he's the same age as. Is it?
He's 24.
Oh, I think he's older than that. I thought he
he
was
was
like this. Stetson Bennett. Oh God, I gotta sneeze.
Grapefruit.
Kumquat.
Jesus.
He was born in 97.
Holy moly.
So 97, 07.
That's
Wait, 97, 07,
to
17.
2023. Oh,
old is
97
he?
to 07 is 10 years.
24, 25? Whatever the fuck. he is.
25.
I don't know. Josh, do the math.
What
He's
is it? You said he
24.
was born in 97?
He's 24 years old.
24. No,
Oh, shit.
more than that, he's 26.
He'll be 25 this year, right?
All right. Don't listen to this podcast if you want to learn how to do math.
Josh, I'm good at it. I just have YouTube rambling in my ear.
I know. I got
Hey,
Hulu going
He's
to mine.
25. Guys, we were born in 87, you idiots. 10 years after.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's 25 about to turn 26.
We're dumb. So he'll be.
Oh,
You
I
saw all of our heads. We were like, oh,
You're
yeah.
88.
Oh,
You get
yeah.
grace because you're 88.
All right. So here's I mean, they have like a top 10.
Alabama's, Georgia's, Ohio
Yeah, so they
State.
got Bryce Young, CJ Stroud from Ohio State, Anthony Richardson from Florida. He's fast as shit. Michael Penix from Washington, Hendon Hooker from Tennessee, Cameron Ward, Washington State. Will Levis, I think, will be really good from
Cameron
Kentucky.
Ward. Stay away from him.
Yeah.
He's dangerous.
Tanner McKee from Stanford, and then Bo Nix from Oregon. Bo Nix is like he's like a Ben Roethlisberger-esque quarterback. He's just big body guy. Tanner McKee from Stanford. He's like a tradition, like he's like a pro. He was like Andrew Luck.
So that's
It's
like
a pro
12
style.
quarterbacks, right? Like that we've named off the bat that they could have a chance of getting.
Yeah, I
So
think. What?
I was gonna say, I expect if we do get to do what we're talking about later, a very in-depth report from you for Kansas City.
What are you talking about?
If we get to make our trip with the podcast
Oh,
all together.
Oh, fuck
the
yes.
draft.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that's the game plan. I want to go to the draft all together. Maybe
I
even
wouldn't-
do a
I
live
wouldn't-
podcast together.
I wouldn't be surprised if Washington took Will Levis if they're going to go quarterback from Kentucky. That's who I would say they would take.
Okay.
Because they still have I mean, their defense is actually pretty good.
Their defense is really good. It's not even sneaky good. It's like
It's-
it's good.
Like they
Maybe
were
get them, man.
I think that put them at the top of like they still had a chance at the playoffs until they lost their last 2 games.
Yeah, and it wasn't because of the. I mean, that offense was stagnant. It was really good there with Taylor Heineke, and then,
Their tight
It kinda-
end.
yeah, it kind of tapered off there.
Their tight end is it's pretty plus they went through all those changes. I would hate that. It's
Yeah,
like going through
it-
high school your senior year of COVID.
Yeah.
right.
No, thank you.
Yeah, a lot of those players got shortchanged with some shit.
Awful. Yeah.
But anyway,
Mm.
but XFL, they had I didn't realize they were doing Thursday night games.
Yeah, and the only place you can watch is what was it, Apple TV or some shit?
Oh,
I
for
don't
the
remember what it
Thursday
was.
night?
Yeah, I may be wrong, but yeah, I couldn't watch it because I didn't
They
have
had pretty
access
good
to it.
numbers for their
Sad.
first week of for the first week.
It's
of
the
games,
perfect
at least.
time to do it because you're in this like
It's the
weird
dead spot.
conundrum of
right
yeah,
after the
like,
Super Bowl.
It's
yeah,
the,
right after
it's
the Super
dead
Bowl.
spot
It's kind of
between
before
winning
baseball.
football
Like
and the start of spring training.
yeah, and you got
Spring
March
football,
Madness
baby.
coming up, but it's a whole different sport.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
so
It's the perfect spot to throw in football.
I got to go upstairs real quick. I got to see if the pizza got here.
Ooh,
Ooh,
You
pizza.
guys carry on.
where from?
I don't know. Wife ordered it.
Papa John's. Ugh.
I can't wait.
No.
All right, make your guesses. Make your guesses right now where it's from.
I don't know what he has in his area.
Uh,
Casey's?
I think it's going to be Domino's.
Casey's? Hunt's Pizza?
It could be Casey's. Could be Casey's.
Uh,
Let me
I
hear
don't
you
know if they
guys in
have.
the chat. Also, if you're still listening, then subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe.
hit
click the
that
little
like
bell.
button.
Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Tell people.
Did you bring a
about it.
movie, Josh?
I did bring a movie. Did you bring a movie?
Oh, I can think of a movie like that, bro.
I know.
Speaking of movies, did you watch the that 90s show?
So we watched the first episode.
I
Maybe the
actually was
first couple
impressed
of
with it.
episodes.
I
I
watched it.
enjoyed it. It was a cool little tribute. I mean, there's an element to it that definitely feels like they are hitting on some of the stuff of our childhood.
Where's it from?
It's not here
Ladies
yet.
and gentlemen, pizza
Oh, okay.
is not even here yet. So,
So what kind of pizza do you have there anyway?
yeah, what are the
What do you mean?
options?
Like,
what are the
yeah,
options?
what are the options?
Yeah,
Oh, we
Casey's,
got. I mean,
Domino's, Pizza Hut.
yeah. Yep. Papa John's, Abe's Pizza is a local
Fabio's.
pizza place.
What's your
and
wife's
that's it.
favorite?
Pizza?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really think she likes pizza like a lot. Like a lot. She likes pizza, but she likes weird pizza. She likes
Taco pizza.
we call it
What's my life?
we call it like taco pizza. Taco pizza is
Ooh, I
really
love
good. We
taco
like that.
Pizza's good.
She likes the veggies. We call
Is
it
she a
garbage pizza.
Pineapple on pizza.
Ugh.
No.
There's only one place that
That is
pineapple is
pineapple
allowed
on
on
pizza.
pizza, and that is in Branson. And it's not even in Branson;
Oh.
it's in Kimberling. The dock.
Oh,
It's like
the
right off the
dock,
lake.
yeah.
That was the best
Pier
pineapple on
20
pizza I've ever had.
26 or 28?
26, Pier 28.
Pier 28.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Cool little restaurant here,
the
right
best
on the dock. It's
pizza
good.
with jerk, barbecue sauce, pineapple,
Mm.
chicken.
Yeah, it's solid.
Oh my
It
god.
makes taste buds go wee.
Is it a Jamaican pizza?
Yeah,
It's got
Jamaican
Jamaican
hungry.
jerk barbecue sauce on it. That's the only thing Jamaican on it.
Oh, I figured like pineapple and chicken.
Pineapple
It's kinda
actually
Jamaican.
originated in Hawaii, I do believe. It's Hawaiian pizza.
You know, every time that you think you come up with like this like words of wisdom, you're always like, I do believe.
Well, no, I think it is Hawaiian
I
pizza.
think it's just to cover your ass in case we call you out. You're like, well, I thought it was.
I do think it's Hawaiian pizza. Let's Google it.
What? Where did Hawaii? Where did
Where's
pineapple come
on
from?
pizza? Might even be Canada. Watch it be Canada. Some
Oh,
stupid place like
Where
that.
did?
But I guess Hawaii, because they call it Hawaiian pizza. Because while it was in
Pizza.
Jamaica, they didn't have pineapple on it.
At
Yeah.
times, I wonder why people would be listening to this, and then I'm reminded because they have to deal with intrusive thoughts like this too.
Yeah, it originated from this is according to Google from Chatham, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, it was a Canadian thing.
Canadians put pineapple on pizza.
They put everything on everything. They have that nasty poutine. Have you ever seen that shit?
What?
First of all, you watch
That's like
your
fucking
mouth.
like sausage, like biscuits and gravy. Instead of
Poutine is
biscuits,
fries with gravy.
that's what
It's
I'm saying. Instead of that, it's with French fries.
It is
It's like
fried,
nachos.
cheese curd, and gravy, and it is amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
You've been to Canada, Josh?
No, but I've definitely had it at Epcot. With
What's
Epcot?
I don't know what that
Disney?
is.
Disney
I've never been
Epcot.
there. I've never been
Okay.
there.
Okay, Disney Epcot is the Disney park that's like supposed to be a world showcase.
Okay.
And so we
That
went
all?
to the world showcase, the food fair, and had duck poutine from Canada.
Duck
So
poutine.
yes, and it was delicious.
What's
But the
from
reason-
Canada? The duck?
The
Yeah.
whole meal, like
The poutine is
made
Canadian.
by Canadians.
Oh, I know, but I thought you were saying the
Made a
duck poutine
recipe.
from Canada. Like
Canada.
they ship this shit in.
Canada.
Is that what I
Where's
said?
Canada, Jordan?
Canada?
Where's
Canada.
Canada?
It's outside of Canada. You wouldn't
Oh.
know about it.
It's a suburb.
Yeah.
It's on the edge.
I didn't even
But no, the reason why I said Hawaii is because if you order it from Pizza Hut, it's called the Hawaiian pizza. With pineapple and ham.
well now it should be called it's Canadian bacon.
That's ham, right?
I
Isn't
don't
that
know.
Canadian bacon?
Fuck, I don't know where anything comes from anymore.
I don't like
I don't
Canadian
trust
bacon.
anything. Isn't
I
that
want to be
ham?
clear that these are my best friends. I'm currently working on my master's degree.
Who
These
cares?
are my best friends.
I'm working on my master's of napping.
They want to make sure you know that Hawaiian pizza comes from Hawaii and
Comes from
Canadian
Canada.
bacon's in Canada. Canada.
Canadian.
Canada. Oh, and maple syrup
Canada.
too. Don't forget about that. That's from Canada too.
And Crown
Good
Royal
luck,
with
Brian.
tampons.
I love you, buddies.
Yeah.
Certainly do.
Keep the tampons.
Well, hey, before we move on to the number one skit of this podcast, let's talk about XWE, why don't we?
Oh, let's go.
Take it away,
We've
Josh.
got, well,
Yeah,
I mean,
Josh.
we're still announcing the big show this weekend. Now, obviously, once
Oh, it's
episode-
today.
It'll
It's
be
today.
over. Yeah.
But when people listen to this, it'll be over.
Yeah, it'll be over, which means there's been a victor. Now I don't know how this works. Can I make a prediction? Why not? Right?
Sure.
Like,
It hasn't happened yet.
it hasn't happened yet for us.
They're
but it
11
will
minutes
have
into the
happened
show.
when we release this. So my prediction is Leo D and Kuda all the way. Those are the two champs I know have matches. I think everything's been announced. Yeah, but Leo D, Johnny Faith, that match. I saw both of them sniping each other on social earlier this week. It was funny. Leo D, I believe in you, baby. Get it done. Make it happen. I got no faith in Johnny Faith. So,
Oh, no faith in
that's
Johnny
been a good
Faith, but we trust in the D.
yep. But Kuda, he's dominating. So who's I can't remember who his match is against.
It doesn't matter.
Um,
Kuda's gonna win.
I mean, bro, Kuda's a big man. He's a tough one.
How
to
long's
take
he
down.
held that title? It's been a while, right?
It's over 200 days. I'm certain of that. He may be north of a year.
Hmm.
I'm not sure on that, but man, he's boss. We need to check those. We gotta get that from BJ. Find out his title reign.
But their next show is April 8th, which is their
Yeah.
anniversary date, I do believe.
Yeah, that's
right?
Awakening.
The
That's a
Awakening.
big one. Yeah, that's a big one.
That'll be in
Awakening is a big
Salina,
one every
Kansas,
year.
at the Salina Fieldhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And for more information, go and follow It's at XWE Wrestling on Facebook.
Yep. You got them all over
That's
social.
where you're gonna get
on
all
Facebook,
over their information.
Instagram, Twitter,
They're on
Twitch.
Twitch. I don't know what they do on Twitch, but I do know that they also have a YouTube.
I think they
page.
live stream it.
I was gonna say, I know they're working to get live stream going. I know they've
Yeah,
got people
on
that.
YouTube. I know they're trying that. I don't know about Twitch though. I don't know much about Twitch, but I do know they have a YouTube page.
I'm gonna open up my Twitch right now, and I'm gonna see if they're live.
You, me, we, XWE.
What is it? XWE Salina?
And I think Chris the Voice was on the radio show yesterday.
Salina. Chris the Voice, that guy, he's talented. You know, he comes from good stock. That fella.
The Miller stock.
That's my brother. Love you, Chris. Love you, bro.
We need to get him to do our intro for the show.
Oh my goodness, yes, please. Get him and his band to record something.
He has a band too.
Yeah, he's in a band right now.
He's like a lead singer or something.
He's been in multiple bands.
I was in a
like
band.
isn't she?
Funk band. The Get Downs. Shout out to the Get Downs.
Isn't his
Yeah,
wife like a
okay.
model, or she was a model?
Back in the
Lindsay?
day.
Yeah, I thought she was
Oh.
like a model.
Back off.
Yeah, I don't know.
My sister-in-law back in the day.
Oh, I was like, wait, what? Back? Oh, she's not. They're
You got
not
a
together
track
no
record
more.
with girls, Bobby. You're happy with
Easy,
that,
Oz.
man.
I'm taking.
How is Jamie?
She's good. She's out there watching. Well, she was watching. We Have a Ghost on Netflix.
Oh, is that
It
any
looked pretty
good?
good. It looked pretty good. I watched like the first 15-20 minutes of it.
Mhm.
But we
So what
were
else is going on XW? Do they got any other big matches? Ooh,
on this one.
Sydney.
You have the female match was fighting Dick Richards.
Yes.
That's going on. What's her
Stormy
name?
Renee, right?
Stormy Renee.
Thank
Yeah.
you. That's what I felt like a jerk, but I was
Here,
like,
actually, I have the
Stormy
whole
is a
list of
real
all the
man, and I wanna
matches that
use
are
her
going
actual
on
fake
today.
name. Yeah, Stormy is gonna she finally gets her revenge against Dick Richards. That's gonna be funny, dude. I hope she beats him within an inch of his breathe. Oh my goodness.
Find that. I have a list of all the fights that they sent me.
She gonna beat him until he's blue.
Tomorrow they have a big boxing match too, by the way. We'll talk about that right after this. But the matches for today are, let me see. I still have it. Oh, here it is. Oh, here we go. All right, so they have a backwoods brawl going on right now. It's a backwoods brawl match for number one contender for the Liberty title. I thought that's what this was.
Yeah, it is. Remember, this is the Leo D and Johnny Faith are settling who actually is the champion. Remember, that's
yeah,
how
but
this
then they
thing
have
worked out.
also a
Leo D
backwoods
had to
brawl
hand over the
match for the
title.
Liberty title.
Yeah,
What's the
that's for the
difference?
number one contender spot. No, it's for the number
Oh,
one contender.
okay. And that's between Logan Knight, Sean Liu, Aaron Helms, Ray Leon, Handgun Dan, and Paradox. That's going
Room for
on.
Paradox in that one, but I have a feeling Ray Leon's going to walk out of there with that one. Maybe Helms, but
And then you have Mizfet versus Judith. I don't know who that is.
I think that's. I think those might be. I'm not sure.
Is that a girls' match?
I think
And
so.
then you have a
Hang
media
on.
title match. Red James versus Rick Wingrave Baron Frankenstein and Chance Kerrigan. A 4-way title match.
Well, that'll be a mouthy one.
Skylar versus Mindy Grace is going on.
That's one of the
West
ladies.
Texas Scum versus BFFs.
The BFFs.
Is that Best Friends Forever?
I don't know who that is. Do I know who the BFFs are?
And then the one we just talked about, Stormy Renee versus Dick Richards.
Yeah, go Stormy.
Richard.
She's gonna get that. She's gonna finally get that title back because Dick Richards has had that title for like 2 or 3 months now, and keeps running around with the women's title. It's kind of funny.
And I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, so I apologize if I butcher it. It's Violencia E. Paz versus ACFC. Does that sound familiar?
You said E
Yeah,
Papas?
E. Paz. It's Y, and then that's one
Pretty sure
letter in
those
the
are-
name.
Pretty sure,
PAZ.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You better watch out. They got the chancla, bro.
They got the
You gotta
what?
watch out for that sandal. They got the sandal.
And the next match is the Liberty
Yeah.
title match, though. Right here
Ask
we
them.
are hosting
Ask them about the sandal. They'll tell you
the
all about it.
Leo D versus Johnny Faith. Mike James versus Kuda.
Mike James.
Mike who?
James.
Good
Who?
show.
And
James.
then Big Dog versus Remington Roar. And that's the last match.
That's kind of a badass name, Remington Roar.
Yeah,
Dude,
RHOR. That's such like a Viking last name.
Yeah.
His whole persona is intense. Like
Is he
you
like a
look-
Viking?
No, he's a monster, dude. That's what he
It's
is. He's an
spelled-
animal.
It's
Eat or
spelled out
be
like a
eaten is his
Viking.
bit. Eat or be eaten. Remington
Eat or
Roar.
be eaten.
Yeah, he's an animal, dude. It's cool.
But you heard it
Sounds
here
pretty
second. JD is going for Leo D.
Leo D, baby, let's go. Prove him, baby. Prove him it's your title.
But the highlight of the show, before we get into that, we were talking about something earlier. We were trying to guess the pizza, and I want Jordan to go up there and see what it is.
Do we know?
It's not here yet. I just literally
it's
that's where I
still not
just came
there.
in from. No.
Oh,
Christine left and she said the pizza's on its way. So I'm kind of
where's she going?
she had to go get Aubrey because they hosted Leavenworth hosted the JROTC
Ooh.
drill thing. So if you host it, you don't compete. So, but
Nice.
if you're in drill, you have a job to do, whether that's concessions or doing something. So it just got over. But she went to go eat with her friends from the drill. So she had to go take her somewhere. So
Okay, well, we'll go with is Throck Daddy ready for the machine versus the bench warmers?
nah, that's not you don't have to ask that. I'm always ready.
He's always
All
ready.
right. All right, JD.
Do I have three
do
this
have
week or I
graphics.
got two?
You got two,
Okay.
and I do have
All right.
graphics.
got
JD, we'll
graphics?
go with yours first.
Let's
I hope you don't
go.
fuck these
I gotta pull-
graphics up.
I gotta pull
I
my
can't.
player
I've already
up.
got them in order.
Okay.
I gotta pull
All
my
right,
player.
here is your first clue for Joshua's player.
Up.
Okay.
All right. Got
University of Georgia.
the University of Georgia.
Georgia. AJ Green.
Georgia. That's
Incorrect.
incorrect.
Yeah, I figured it. I was hoping it would be because he just retired. So I was
I
like,
got
oh, maybe that's
Georgia.
new in their head.
On my mind.
Your second clue. He was drafted by the New England Patriots in 2001.
Mm-hmm.
2001 from
Yes,
Georgia.
sir.
Georgia.
We'll have to
We
take
can't
it back a
Um,
little bit. Right to your childhood.
Fuck, 2001. Oh,
Mm.
God. We still don't have a timer.
You're right.
2001 Patriots went,
Went
to
to
the
Georgia.
University of Georgia.
If you think you know it, put it in the comments.
Um,
The machine ain't got it yet.
I wish we could have music, but it messes up everybody's sound.
LeGarrette Blunt. I know it's not right, but go.
Put it
That
in
is
the-
incorrect. Your third clue, his last team was with the, well, I guess, I wonder if this is LA
Raiders.
or if this is the Las Vegas.
No, this
Which
would have
team
been
was
LA.
This
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
What? 2001?
No, he was drafted in 2001. The last team he played for was the LA Raiders. Well, the Las Vegas. It wouldn't have been Las Vegas, is what we're
Not
saying.
LA. Yeah,
Oakland.
not
Oakland,
LA.
my bad.
Oakland. Yeah, what
They
is
Jesus
went from Oakland
Christ.
to LA,
Yeah, why did
right?
you say LA?
No, that was the
No.
Rams. I was thinking of the
Oakland to
Rams.
Vegas. Ugh.
That's my bad.
Bye.
Still in
Hang on. What was
California.
it? What's the line? What's the line?
Which one?
What's the line, Jordan?
I don't know. There's a lot.
What did he
Canada?
say? What did Bobby say when he's sure of something? You just said
I
it.
think it actually happened.
I might be
Anyway,
right.
His
Or
first
whatever the
clue
I
fuck it
might
was.
be right. Yeah, I might be right.
No,
was
what did he
Georgia.
say? Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
His second clue was the New England.
Oh, I do
Patriots.
believe that's what it is.
I do believe.
I do
I
believe
do believe.
it was the Las Vegas Raiders.
Or
Georgia,
Oakland.
Yeah. Well, I think this would have been Oakland. I'm guessing though.
Oakland.
It would have been Oakland.
The
I don't-
black hole.
It's not. I don't think it's receiver. It's not quarterback. Well, it could be a quarterback because Tom Brady was still relatively new.
That was the first year he
Um,
won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, which
That was his
it
second
doesn't
year.
make me think that it was a quarterback. Running back. Who did they have?
That year
I
they
don't
had the last
I
ever
think it's running. I think it
drop
was like,
kick field goal
was it Kevin
seen in
Falk?
the NFL.
But I
Kevin
think,
Falk?
yeah, I think that was a running back then. So I don't think it was a running back. I want to say I'm thinking secondary. That's what I'm thinking. Secondary.
I think I know all the quarterbacks that played for the New England Patriots that year too.
Did you list all? of them?
Yeah, 3 of them.
Let's go with, and that's not right, but I need another clue. Let's go Jason McCourty.
That
Eh,
is
I know.
incorrect.
I know.
But the next
I know.
clue is the position.
Oh,
Yes, that's what I need.
that's what he needs.
Defensive line.
D-line.
Went to
D-lineman.
Georgia, drafted by the Patriots in 2001, played for the Raiders as his last team, and he was a
did
defensive lineman.
One of the big boys.
Oh, that's
Or
not.
was he big?
Where did he go to college?
Who's he?
He might be too old, but I don't know if he played for the Raiders.
Hmm?
It was Vince Wilfork, but I don't think that that's. Did he play for the Raiders? Vince Wilfork. I remember with the Texans. All right, let's say Vince Wilfork. I need the number.
Incorrect.
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
I know. I figured it was.
But we have to
What did
say
he
it because you're wrong. Number 93.
Oh fuck! What's his name?
Yeah, come on.
Is this gonna be another one of those where he's like, "Oh
Um,
shit, what's his name?
Oh.
I know who it is. What's his
Um,
name?" Played for Georgia, went to the New England Patriots in 2001, and his last team was the Raiders. Defensive
Richard
lineman
Seymour?
number 93.
Richard
That is
Seymour, ladies
correct.
and gentlemen.
Yes.
Well
Richard
done.
Seymour
Yes.
on the fifth and final clue.
Damn, that was a
All right.
tough one.
Now
All
is
right.
Rock Daddy ready?
The W
or
goes to Thrack Daddy today.
Whose player was that?
Machine gets this
Josh's.
one. That was me.
Oh, that was a good
That's
pick.
me. Thank you.
And
I
here
appreciate that.
is
I
my
appreciate
pick.
that there's a level of respect here
Yeah.
because we got a decent score going here. I don't know what the actual score is. I mean, you definitely are winning.
Like overall.
but yeah,
Yeah, he's definitely
Yeah, I
killing.
don't
I
know.
think I've gotten him on like maybe
I've
2
gotten
or
a few
3.
steals from you.
I've gotten on maybe
Yeah,
2
you
or
have.
3.
All right.
And it's so hard to
Daniel.
remember like the players. You can see them, but it's like okay, like Jonathan Vilma.
Yeah.
Like you can
Vilma
see
was a
him.
good
It's just
one.
it's been a while, and you're like, oh shit, what was his first name? Or
because I always try to get the first and the last name.
I want you to know
So-
I have a lot of fun as I flip through names, seeing names that are just under the cusp, in my opinion, that I know
yeah.
are going to frustrate you. Like high enough up that they're popular enough, you're going to know the name, but just under the cut where you're like, I can't get that right away. And
Right.
it's just on the edge to torment you. It's so fun. It's fun to watch you
Yeah.
squirm.
And here's
Thank you.
Rock Daddy's second player of the evening. Went to the University of Kentucky.
What the fuck
Ooh.
logo is that?
University of Kentucky.
That is
From
not.
when? 1732?
This is Daniel's art, not mine. Shout out Daniel.
That'd be from like 1877. Jesus Christ.
I think it says 1865 on it. It says 1676 to 1916. University of
So he
Kentucky,
messes with you
united we
hardcore.
stand, divided we
Oh my
fall.
God.
That's such an old logo.
That is such Daniel
University
right
of
there.
Kentucky.
Yes.
The whack KU.
University of Kentucky.
U of K.
What's his name?
Not that Kentucky. I'm getting murdered for calling him KU. U of K.
Keep thinking Vic Beasley, but I don't know if he went to Kentucky. Now that I think about it.
Vic
Beasley.
Yeah.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Your clue number 2 is he was drafted by the Green Bay Packers in 2011.
I already know it.
Oh God, shut up! Don't tell me! Don't tell me!
Randall Cobb.
God,
Oh, he knows it. He knows
my
it. He
God.
knows it. He knows
that is so
it.
stupid.
Uh,
Oh my God!
yep.
Why do you give him
Well,
all the easy
hopefully you
ones?
picked that one up fast. 'Cause Jordan picked it up fast. That's for sure. You should
Josh,
that
could
one.
you
If
have
it
that one?
wasn't Randall Cobb, I would have been fucked.
No, I would have guessed Donald Driver probably.
In 2011?
I don't
Donald Driver
know.
was drafted in the
I
90s.
suck at this. I don't play this for me. I play it for you.
Oh, we should do a week where you guys guess.
Oh God, I would. You
I
would
would be
literally
all. I
have
would be
to
all
give
for
me-
it.
You
I
could
would-
give
I would
me
probably-
Joe Montana, and I would still butcher
Right.
it.
I would probably give you like Hall of Famers.
You would have.
I'd be down for it. I'd be down for
I
it.
would
Talk to
still
Daniel.
butcher it, though. I
Oh my
guarantee
God.
you. You'd say he played for the Lions, and I'd be like Joe Namath. I don't know.
No, you know. Shut up.
I know he
the
played for the
Jets.
Jets, but
You'd have been
like-
fine with Joe Namath.
give me a player,
Joe
and I'll
Montana.
tell you if I can name where. Like I can't name his college. I know he
Notre
played
Dame.
for the 49ers.
Notre Dame.
He was Notre Dame.
Yes.
Yeah.
Montana was okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's a Notre Dame guy. Then he went 49ers.
And then he
But
went
he
to
didn't
the
start
Chiefs.
for- Then he went to the Chiefs. Then he
That was
retired
it.
from the Chiefs because of a concussion.
Something.
But
No, he
this is
said it.
pretty
He
easy.
said he retired from concussion
Okay,
because
I'll
he himself
give you-
said Montana himself has said he wishes he would have stuck around for another year because he thinks he could have taken that team to Super Bowl.
I mean, you took him to the playoffs his first year there.
He sure did.
Do you want me to do you one? You want me to do you one? You want me to do one for you?
All right, fine. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is going to be miserable. I'm going to embarrass myself.
The bench warmers versus the machine now.
Yeah, no
Um,
kidding. Flip the script,
um,
embarrass ourselves.
Okay, so your first clue is and if you're listening to it, type this in if you can get it before Josh can. Okay.
Oh, it won't be that hard.
He's
Jeff.
not. This player's not in the Hall of Fame, but you know who he is. Like,
Oh, great.
it's-
He's not a Hall of Famer? I'm screwed.
Oh,
right,
you want a
okay.
Hall of Famer?
No. Give it to me.
Okay. He went to the Your first clue is Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech, Mike Vick.
Yes. See, it's that easy. Yeah, it's that easy. Anybody can do it.
What? You list Virginia Tech. There's only one name that comes to mind that I know of that.
See,
played
and
at
I'm
Virginia
surprised you
Tech.
even knew
Mike
what
Vick.
college you went to.
That's
right.
the only one though. Like anybody else? No thanks. Got
All
nothing.
right, is the next one mine?
Sure. I'm trying to find like a good one that because I don't want to give you like Cowboys players. It'd just be stupid. Let's go. Trying to think of like a really good player.
A really good player.
Okay, let's go. College is Stanford.
Stanford. What's his name? The corner for the Seattle Seahawks. Richard Sherman.
Oh,
All right.
incorrect.
Oh, I know this one. Wait, no. Never mind. You didn't say Harvard. Never mind.
Let's see.
I don't know. Oh, wait, no.
His
What?
drafted team and year.
See, because I don't think. Okay, he was drafted. Okay, it's gonna be tricky. Okay, he was drafted by the Baltimore Colts
Okay. In what year?
in '83.
83.
Yeah,
The Baltimore Colts. Ooh.
1983.
1983. Holy shit.
You know who he is, though.
I do know who he is.
Oh yeah.
Let's go with Harbaugh. John Harbaugh.
Incorrect.
You were having way too much fun with that.
So was I.
Oh, I didn't. Oh yeah. The last team he played for was the Denver Broncos.
The Denver Broncos. Holy shit.
Is
Where's
it?
this- Are you sure you know who it is, Josh?
No, God no. I have a guess, but I don't know.
So he's probably not a quarterback. He's probably a defensive player. No, that's not it. Tight end, running back. I know this isn't right, so I'm just going to guess the name. Clem Portis.
Incorrect.
Okay.
His number.
Position. The position.
Position was quarterback.
What?
What the fuck?
What?
Do you not know this?
In the
You know this
83?
player?
John Elway drafted him? Or John Elway was drafted by the Colts first?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, you
remember
got it.
No way.
All right.
I had no idea.
All
Drafted by the
right.
Colts, traded to the Broncos.
Okay,
See,
I
it
didn't
wasn't
know that
that
he was
hard.
actually drafted by the Colts.
Hey, it wasn't that hard. Anybody can do it.
Well, that's why there's more clues.
Wow.
There you go.
I know, right? It's kind of wild.
Okay.
I would have never guessed that.
On the flip side,
Movie.
we should talk movies.
Yeah. Joshua brought a movie,
Yeah.
and I'll think of one while he's guessing.
All right. Well, Bobby, I will give you your first clue. The movie is a thriller. Truly a great. Let me pull out the deets on it.
The deets.
All right. So, the first clue I'm going to give you about this movie is that it involves a tragedy that turns to this. Your first clue is it's about a tragedy that turns co-workers against each other.
A tragedy that turns coworkers against each other.
Yep.
So that's pretty much the plot.
Yep.
And it's a thriller.
Yep.
Coworkers against each other. Shoot, coworkers against each other? And I've seen
I'm
this
ready.
for sure, right?
Yes, I'm pretty sure you've seen this.
Coworkers against each other, and it's a thriller.
Yep.
Jesus. Trying to think of Employee of the Month. I know that's not a thriller. That's just my first guess.
Oh, a good movie though. I do like it. That is not a thriller. You are correct. So that is not the movie. The next clue I will give you is that There's more. This might be too much of a giveaway. No, it's not. Um, there's more than meets the eye to their work.
Huh?
There's more than meets the eye to their work. To the
I'm
coworkers'
gonna
work.
say it's gonna be what's that one? Val Kilmer in it, and he puts all those people on an island. Mindhunters?
Oh, Mindhunters. That's a good movie. It is not that.
More to their work than what meets the eye.
Yep.
What? Oh my god. And their coworkers.
Yep.
Born Supremacy. I don't know.
Nope. Good movie though. Last clue. It's about
What's so funny?
magic
She's being nuts.
and a little bit of science.
It's
But mostly
magic
magic.
and a little bit of
About magic.
science.
It's about magic and a little bit of science, but mostly magic.
Is this Now You See Me?
It is not Now You See Me.
Oh, that's a great movie.
It is a great movie.
And it's about coworkers. More to their job than what meets the eye. Magic
You know what?
and
I'm
science.
gonna change. Yeah, because that third clue just feels like an because that was the magic reference. So let me add a little bit to it. Disappearing. A
Disappearing.
magical disappearing act. That's your final clue.
That's what made me think of Now You See Me.
It's not that. You still got two more guesses.
It's magical disappearing. Is it Jumper?
It is not Jumper.
Jordan, do you know it?
No, I don't think so. Liv's just being
Really good
stupid.
movie. It is from 2006.
And it's about magic.
Mm-hmm.
A thriller. And,
Mhm.
and
I
it's
have a
about-
guess, but I don't think it's right.
And it's about coworkers, magic, and it disappearing act.
Yep, and a disappearing act. Coworkers, like a tragedy, like pits coworkers against each other, and there's more than meets the eye to their work, and like it's about a
Oh,
magical disappearing act.
Jeez. This is the first time I've really been lost at like a whole, like with every clue.
I think those clues are pretty good.
Well, I'm saying, like, I
if y'all are hearing this and you know the movie, or when I say it, you're like, oh, that wasn't even close, then call me on it.
Employees,
would you
Magic.
go somewhere?
Why?
disappearing act.
Crazy.
She's cashing in on the celebrity status,
I
Dad.
think I'm overthinking the tragedy
man.
turning employees against each other.
That's the start of the movie.
Was a tragedy that,
Yikes.
That pit them
Took-
against each other.
jeez, he's like Garth and Wayne back there.
How much sugar have you had?
She didn't even have pizza yet, bro.
Maybe 3
Oh my god.
donuts.
Did you eat pizza?
Yeah.
What is it? What kind of pizza is it?
Yeah, where's it from?
Oh, where's the pizza from?
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Wow, we were way off.
Pizza Hut?
You
I
said
said
Domino's.
yes to Pizza Hut. I said Domino's at first, but
Hmm. You know what? I'm lost. I really have no
Lost?
other guess.
Jordan, what's your guess? What do you think it is?
I don't, it's not right. But the first thing
think?
that came into my head, because like the disappearing act, the working together, was Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, fair enough.
Because like
That's
in the
not a
movie,
good
there
one.
was like some magical shit, but I don't remember which Sherlock Holmes it was.
I'm fairly certain you've seen this one, Bobby. The Prestige. Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman.
Nope. Never seen
Are
it.
you oh my god, you have missed out on one of the best, dude. Christian
Never
Bale,
saw The
Hugh
Prestige.
Jackman, Scarlett Johansson, Michael Caine.
What was the
Um,
movie?
Michael Caine.
The Prestige,
Oh, I've seen that.
Christopher
never seen
Nolan
it.
film.
I don't know who
But
did it.
Hugh
I've never seen
Jackman
it.
and Christian Bale play magicians, and they both have a disappearing act, like disappearing reappearing act. One uses science, the other uses like magic, and they both like are successful, but they're rivals because I think it's Hugh Jackman's wife is killed in an early magic trick that they put on together,
Yeah, I've never
and
seen
they
that.
interfere with it. Like it's messed up. Like they go after each other.
Hmm.
But it's a really good
Thank you,
film.
dear.
It's one of Christopher Nolan's early films, and it's really really good. Across the board, one of my favorites.
Hmm.
Highly recommend.
Well, I do have mine since I was thinking about it a little bit, but
It's not so bad.
It's not,
it's not so bad. It's not so
Which
bad.
one is it?
Pepperoni and hamburger, thin crust.
Oh, I love thin crust.
Mm-hmm.
They got the
Extra
big New
pepperoni.
Yorker out.
Puts you at a business pepperoni.
They got the big New Yorker out right now. It's good.
I'm not a big New Yorker fan. I like their Edge pizza. That's my favorite from Pizza Hut. The Edge. Your first clue. This movie is I guess a dark comedy in a way, or a comedy.
Okay.
The first clue is the Cold War.
The Cold War.
The Cold War. I believe it was Cold War. If it's not, then I'll go back and look.
Oh, hang on. Spies Like Us.
No.
If I'm
gonna
not
hang it.
mistaken, it's a Cold
I'm
War.
gonna double check before I lied to you.
Spies Like Us is a great comedy from the Cold War. Shout out to let's see, who is that? Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd?
I've honestly never
Living.
seen that movie either.
You're so goofy. What are you doing? Look at that hair.
Yeah, I was right. It was Cold War. All right, so we're good. So
Okay.
your first clue is Cold War, and that is not
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
Spies Like Us is what he guessed.
That is
Your
comedy,
second
right?
clue.
Comedy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a comedy. Your second clue is baseball cards.
Baseball cards.
Baseball cards.
Baseball.
One of my favorite lines came from this movie.
Man.
Man, look at that girl's hair.
Baseball cards
Good Lord.
in Cold War. And it's a comedy.
Yes. And if you haven't seen this, I'll be very disappointed. Probably more disappointed in you or me for not seeing The Prestige. Jesus, is she born in like 1962?
Comedy. Give me a comedy, something. Cold War comedy.
And then your second clue is baseball cards.
And baseball cards. Man, I'm trying to even think of anything that would reference that. Baseball cards. In the outfield.
No. What was your first clue? Guess.
Huh?
You haven't guessed at all for the second clue, have
Yeah.
you? Till that.
No, that was my first one. Yeah.
Okay.
I
So you got one more.
man. Baseball card. What was the first clue again?
The
Cold
first
War.
clue was Cold War. Second
Cold War.
clue is baseball
Baseball.
cards.
What was that? Oh man. That was from like the late 80s. What was that movie? War Games, maybe? Yeah, War Games.
That is incorrect.
No? Okay. Give me a third clue.
Your third clue is A doomsday bunker.
A doomsday book. Is this Blast from the Past?
Blast from the past.
Bro, what a great movie! Brendan Fraser, way to go!
Christopher
And
Walken.
Alicia Silverstone.
Yeah, and Christopher
Christopher
Walken.
Walken? Yeah, Blast from the Past.
That was one of my favorite
golly.
lines in a movie. I won't say it on here because I don't want to get like shadow banned on YouTube or anything.
Well done, sir. Good movie.
Were they good clues?
Yeah. Well, yes. Just vague enough that it was hard to process. You know what I mean? The baseball cards threw me because I couldn't think of a movie that dealt with baseball cards. But you're absolutely right. He's got that collection that ends
Yeah,
up
and
being worth a bunch.
And he
Then
tries
he
to
ends up,
the baseball card shop tries to swindle him for
yeah,
I think it was Jackie Robinson,
yeah.
and that's where
Well,
Alicia Silverstone's character was
I'm
at.
gonna go back and watch that movie. Dang.
It's on Disney, I do
Thanks, Robbie.
believe.
I appreciate that. Thanks for giving me a throwback to watch.
All right. Any other movies that like because we were talking about that '90s show? Jordan can jump in on this now with his crazy daughter in the background.
Get
Did
it,
you watch that
man.
'90s show, Jordan?
The 90s show? No. What
That
is it?
'90s show? It's just a reboot of that '70s show with the same cast members, like the mom and dad, like Red.
Is
Ashton
it out now?
Kutcher.
Like new?
Yeah, it's on
It's
Netflix.
on
It's
Netflix.
been out for about 2 months, maybe month.
Oh, no.
It's pretty good.
Put your shirt down, you nut. Go over there.
That-
Jesus.
let's
This
edit
is-
that one out.
This is public television, Liv.
Oh, I was like, oh my gosh,
Girl.
that scared the crap out of me, dude. I was like, did she really just not listen to her dad?
Oh, no, you do.
She do. She know
Mhm.
better.
Josh, were you thinking the same thing I was?
No, like, but I know what you're saying because of the.
I was like, oh my
color of
God.
the shirt.
It's
Yeah.
like skin colored crayon.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Would you go somewhere?
Why?
No, she's
God.
enjoying the limelight, man.
I'm the main-
This is my camera.
I'm the
That's
main
my
character
niece.
of
She's
the
enjoying the
show.
limelight.
But John Wick Chapter 4 comes out I guess next month. March 24th-ish, I think.
Let's
Ooh,
all,
less
let's
than a
all
month.
watch that together.
Where?
I don't know, like when we come hang out or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to.
I'm taking
But
that whole
also-
like week off to hang with y'all. Like I'm planning on after Wednesday youth group, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that whole weekend's y'all's.
And then Burt Kreischer's The Machine comes out Memorial Day weekend. Did you see that? Have you seen the
Well,
trailer for it?
That just
What
looks
The trailer for
wild.
it. Oh
Is it
my
a movie?
God. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Burt
It's
Kreischer's The
Bert
Machine.
Kreischer- It's his The Machine story. Him finally like it's as a movie now.
But
What
it's
he's told
him
in his
in
stand-up for
today's
years.
day and age, the Russian mafia comes back and gets him to take him back to Russia.
So dumb. It's so funny.
Oh,
And like the mom or no, the
a-
daughter of
he's
the
a-
Russian.
Kreischer reminds me so much of you, Bobby.
We were born on the same day, bro.
Like
November
you
3rd.
guys, personality wise, are so. Every time I watch his stand up, I'm like, this is just an older Bobby. This is just an older Bobby.
with way cooler stories, though. The fucking Russian
Oh, way
mafia.
cooler story. Way cooler story.
Jeez.
But
Yeah.
the same high pitched whistle giggle that is annoying as all
No,
get
his
out.
laugh was way high pitched and way louder.
Your giggle is just as obnoxious as his, Bobby.
Hey, I could watch Burt Kreischer all day. I could listen to him talk too. That dude can tell a story.
I'll tell you who I'm a big fan of is Nate Bargatze. He's hilarious,
good.
dude. His rhythm and that's the thing. There's two style of comedians. There's people who
Way
say
more than
funny
two.
things. Well, I know that, but there's people who say funny things, and then there's people who say things a funny way. And that's what Bargatze is.
I think Nate Bargatze and
his
Jim
comedy
Gaffigan
isn't
are
necessarily
very similar.
absolutely. Their comedy isn't necessarily that poignant. It's not that like insightful, but it's the way they deliver on such simple concepts and the way they talk about such simple concepts in a hilarious way that you immediately relate to.
Well, Nate Bargatze's story about his wife is really funny.
Oh yeah.
But Jim Gaffigan, I still say, is better only because his stories have aged with time, and that's the only reason why. Nate Bargatze's still he's a comedy on the way up. Like he's right now, he's probably in the top 20 or 25.
I agree. You want to follow somebody who's with him that's coming along with Bargatze? My buddy Justin Smith.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but like they've
You
talked
toured
about him
with
on the
him?
Joe Rogan podcast before. I do
Who,
believe.
Justin?
They've talked about him, yeah. Like Nate
didn't know.
Bargatze. Nate Bargatze was on the Joe Rogan podcast. Oh my Jesus!
What is that? What is that little troll?
That's like something. Holy crap!
How did you do that? Natty!
That's something out of the Grudge.
I know.
Oh my God.
With that
So
face.
pretty.
You look like the Joker.
Wait, hold on. Let me redo my hair.
It's a what?
Perfect. Perfect.
Oh my God.
You should be in a night of fright.
You're in
That's
my
Judy
face.
Q's twin.
Dude, could you imagine her
Yeah,
like
yeah,
in
yeah.
like tattered clothing with like blood dripping from an arm, like walking at you like a zombie?
Jesus.
That would freak you out.
Yeah, that's like some shit out of a. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I told her, I was like, oh, come over here and just like come in the camera angle like
That
super
is
slow so you can scare
creepy.
him.
Dude, if that would have creeped me
Well
out if she
done,
was like
Gil.
walking
Oh.
behind you. If she was walking behind you, I'd have been like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, just
damn
gonna
it.
like weird crab walk behind you.
Oh, dude, that would have messed me up. I'd have been like, yeah, I gotta go. But no, Nate Bargatze, I completely enjoy his comedy, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like compared to Bert Kreischer, that's a train wreck versus bumper
Oh
cars.
yeah, completely different styles of comedy. But like Kreischer is another one though that I would say he says funny things,
He's
but
a
a lot of what
storyteller.
Kreischer
He's like a
does is
dirty
he's
Bill Cosby.
storyteller. Yeah, he's a really good storyteller, Kreischer is. So he knows how to draw you in and get you laughing about it. So he tells funny things. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Gosh, who's
But
the
Bill
one?
Cosby's going on tour. Did you see that?
I did not see that. Are y'all gonna watch Chris Rock's live special?
I will. I already have it
Yeah,
pre-programmed for it to let me know on Netflix.
Yeah.
Him and Bert Kreischer are dropping the same month, I do believe. Bert Kreischer special comes out the same month, but I think it's a week after. It's gonna be great. Jordan, you don't watch stand-up comedy, do you?
No, I can't watch it. I'll listen to it, but
You remember that time that you and I were watching Comedy Central? Like we weren't together, but like we knew what we were talking about because we saw each other at school the next week. And that dude was juggling on Comedy Central,
yeah.
and one of the hecklers was like, "Eat that apple," and he goes, "Eat your wife."
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh man, funny. But Tom Segura, he's another one that a lot of people overlook him because he's not very crowd like pleasing. Like he doesn't please like fans like normal like comedians do, like Bert Kreischer and stuff like that. He doesn't want to shine like that, but he's still an awesome storyteller.
Right.
Like about his health problems, that shit gets me every time. Where he's like, do you do that every time in the bathroom? He goes, yeah, I paint the bowl and I wash it away.
That's weird.
What are you looking up?
Who?
You.
I'm not.
I thought you were
I got
looking something up.
No, I got a stupid little string on my cover that won't go back.
Oh,
in
I
the-
was like, dude, don't pull that string yet. You got one more day.
No, I'm not touching that string.
Oh my God. Oh, you just gave me a stomachache thinking about it.
Imagine how I feel.
And you have to take a warm shower. Why did they give you that as the like one of the instructions? Is it the warm shower part or is it being in the shower?
It's the heat and the steam from the shower, which will open things up.
So
It's
go to a
loosening
sauna.
up the muscle.
Go to a sauna.
Well,
get
I plan
hotter.
on cranking the heat
No,
to
Matt,
max.
you're supposed to stand up and then walk behind me. And then just go slow. And look at the camera.
So way too fast.
She's
Pop
behind
goes
you.
the
She's
weasel.
done it. Slow it down, kid. There you go.
Dude, that would have creeped the shit out of me if it was dark in there. I'd be like, "What the?"
That would have been creepy.
Oh,
She
well, hey,
looks like the big purple guy from McDonald's. The not the hamburger, but the other
Oh.
guy.
what is
Who
his
is
name?
that? It wasn't the Hamburglar?
No, the Hamburglar is the
No,
guy
the
with the
hamburger
black
was
and
the guy
white
with the hat.
stripes.
But
It's
the
like
purple guy with
man,
raccoon
more-
eyes, right?
What was the big purple guy?
Isn't he like a nugget or something like that?
We're gonna go
Oh,
find
it's a
an
big ass nugget.
McDonald's purple guy.
That's
Is
what he
that what you
Grimace.
googled.
His name was
Grimace.
Grimace. I'm so disappointed that I couldn't remember
Mm.
that.
It
Grimace.
looks like Ronald McDonald after a bender over the weekend.
Yeah, he had fun.
I guess. Jesus Christ.
It's
She
disturbing.
did her own
Uh,
makeup.
I would say that I could tell, but I can't.
Yeah.
Looks like you did it because you were pissed off.
Nope. Nope, I don't touch makeup.
So why don't we
I'm
get into
killing
this
this
week's
pizza.
draft? And I have a good one now that we've brought up some things. And I
Okay.
think it'll surprise us all.
Okay, I'm listening.
This week's draft are top 5 things that are scary to us.
Top
Like it
5
could be
things.
spiders, bees,
All right.
quicksand,
All right.
Damn.
I can do
spiders
this.
Quicksand.
crawling up
I
your
can do
arm.
this.
Yeah, you got crawling up your arm? Nah, quicksand. That's a scary shit, man. That's a scary motherfucker. Mhm.
All right, so last week Jordan went first, I went second, and Joshua went third. Why don't we flip it the other way? Jordan.
We gotta do hot seat first, right?
Oh
Yeah, we
yeah,
do gotta
Forgot
do
the
some
order?
hot
we
seat.
gotta do hot seat.
We gotta
No.
do some hot seat.
Okay, I got my cards right here.
This is gonna be a long ass episode.
It's okay.
We got plenty of time, bro. So 2 cards apiece. Here's my deck.
Huh?
My deck. DECK deck. Like deck
Oh.
the halls.
Mm-hmm.
That is all you heard. All right, first card. Let's go with Jordan. All right.
Okay. Would you
What
go
would make-
somewhere?
What would make Jordan instantly laugh? What would make Jordan instantly laugh? I got my answer.
Okay.
I have an answer, and it would. He's just this isn't gonna be his answer.
What? All right, go, Josh.
2 midgets break into your house and start wrestling in your front room.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
put
I know you, and I know you would die laughing.
I would.
You know
No.
what was going on, and you just start laughing.
my answer would have been either you or I getting hurt.
Well, I went kind of like easy. I just went when one of the girls fart.
Yeah,
I don't
Okay.
fart. I don't
that
fart.
works.
Yep.
I don't
She don't fart with this crazy ass makeup. You need to go get some medication.
Like a tugboat.
So no points for either of us. Josh, here's your deck, or here's
Alright.
your pick.
I'm
Your
a
pick.
drama. Ah,
Good lord.
Freudian slip there,
What
Bobby?
could Josh give a lecture on at the local university? This is so crazy. He gets these crazy ass cards. What
Oh,
could
man.
Josh give a lecture on at the local university?
What couldn't he give a lecture on? That would be a shorter list.
How about we go with what would be his favorite topic to give a lecture on?
Ooh, Can we take the obvious Jesus out of it?
Yes. That's
Okay,
what I'm saying.
take Jesus out of it, because obviously,
yes.
you know, as a pastor, that's a no-brainer. So taking Jesus out of it, what would it be? Ooh,
What would his favorite topic or subject be? And I'm going to get specific on this one, but I have an answer.
All right, I have what I would do.
Okay.
Jordan,
I
what's your
guess-
answer?
Something to do with the constellations.
Constellations. Okay, All right. All right.
Mine was gonna be like I was getting specific to being like a theoretical physicist or something.
Bobby almost nails it. So I was also going to be specific and say physics in film is what I would want to teach on.
I would not be attending that class.
Come on. There's
Physics
so
in film,
many-
that would be fun.
There's so many ways you could talk about how film addresses physics. And
But check this out. I took a class in college. It was the mathematics of how they came up with the map of the world, like the
Ooh.
globe. That was so boring.
oh no, that sounds fun.
Nerd.
It was the mathematical
The
calculation,
mathematics, like how they came up with the
like global dimensions. and-
everything. So like how they
Ooh.
came up with like how they put like the United States on the globe where it should have been.
Okay.
Like I guess it would have been
Interesting.
like geographical mathematics, maybe.
I saw somebody post just the other day, an educator who's took all the different relevant math fields and combined them into like one giant chart and said, "This is math." And it was like all the different areas of math that you can study, and it's insane.
It's
Like,
a foreign
was spread out.
language. It's not even anything that like it's
You're
a
right.
foreign
It is a
language,
language. It's absolutely a language.
and I don't want to learn it. Let's move on.
So pretty.
Here we go. My card. I can't believe someone hasn't invented blank. This is for me. I can't believe someone hasn't invented blank.
But they have.
Just say that.
Oh my lord.
I made it better.
Just the sound is creepy. I made it
It's a
better.
lot better.
Hi, I'm so and so. Want to play?
Now don't say it's bad because I made it better, okay? Thank you.
I'm gonna have nightmares because of this.
All right,
What
Joshua.
did he say?
What can I not believe that
Tell her.
hasn't been invented yet?
Make sure she knows.
That means I look pretty.
That means you're creepy. I love you, but you're creepy.
All right. What was it, Bob?
What? Bobby can't believe someone hasn't invented blank.
Come on.
One who hasn't invented. I don't know.
This I don't know if you guys will get where I'm going with this because, like, I've really thought about this hardcore.
Well, we're gonna find out. Jordan,
Okay,
you got
I've
something?
got one. Yeah,
All
I've
right,
got something.
go, Jordan.
A time machine.
That's more Josh's realm, but
Yeah,
Josh,
I mean,
let's
that's
go
cool.
yours.
I was gonna say personal fart filters. Like personal, like you know,
Like
Where's
fart,
your
like a
farts? Remind me.
soundboard of my farts,
no, like a fart purifier, like
to where it smells like
clear the
roses.
air. Yes, around a person.
That would be nice for you guys.
You'd have to have it
not
in
me.
your
Nice
butt.
for you and every middle school.
Yeah, you would have to
boy.
put it in like they have that
Everywhere.
catheter in you right now.
Oh,
All right, no, but my
With no
answer was
string.
this. My answer is this. It's a restaurant that has nothing but different fair foods in it.
ooh,
So like you go to this restaurant and you can order anything from any kind of carnival or fair and order it right there. It's in like fast food, like a blooming onion. Boom. Does that make sense? That would
I
be
mean,
so
they have
awesome.
that at-
But I would call it
Outback
fair
Steakhouse.
foods. Huh?
They have that at Outback Steakhouse.
But I'm saying they don't have
Oh,
funnel cakes there.
Right.
They don't have cheese curds there.
Josh is just like he's reading too much into the example you gave him.
Okay. All right.
Oh, is that what you're doing,
Jordan's,
Jordan?
Jordan's last card.
Oh,
I know you.
Don't
I
get
okay.
sensitive.
my bad.
What one thing would Jordan consider a deal breaker on a first date? I got my answer.
I got my answer too.
Okay,
Who's doing here?
Bobby. Bobby.
A penis.
Yeah, that would be it.
Ugly feet.
Yep, Josh got it.
For real?
Yep.
Oh, so like before you find out they have a penis, you're like,
No,
He-
if
he's not gonna
it's-
wait
if
all the way
it's-
till the pants come off.
but what if you haven't seen the feet yet?
Well, at that
Why is
point,
And
he
it comes
seeing
at
the
you, but it
junk
comes at you
before
like
the
they come
feet?
at you like this. Hi, would you like to go on a date?
the crazy thing about me is I only date women in flip flop weather. Back in the day.
Accurate.
That
He
you
doesn't
only
even-
dated
he
women
won't
in flip flop
risk
weather.
it.
So
He
so
won't
in
risk
winter months, it would be like
You
no
into
nut.
hibernation
Yeah.
mode.
Solo.
So weird. All
What
right,
you gonna do?
Josh has a point. I have a point. This
Love
card is for Joshua.
You said penis.
Josh
Uh,
has $1 million to donate to a cause. What would Josh choose?
ooh,
I got my
$1 million,
answer.
you say. If I had $1 million. I wonder if Jordan has the answer.
I can make one up. Yep.
Well, let's hear it then. Make something up.
You would give that $1 million to some sort of church thing. That's a
Church
good one.
thing. That's
Yeah,
It's
it's
like-
not, either CIY or taking the city or
Yeah.
put it back into the church community.
all right. All right. What about you, Bobby?
I put like children with learning disabilities, like blind and deaf.
It is actually more towards what Bobby said. I would
This is
probably
bullshit. This game's so stupid.
I would no, stop it. I would invest in special needs care in this area just because I know how strongly our area needs it. So I would work to put respite care and things like that in here. I mean, we've got a
And it
really
would
good
and some would go to the church, so I'm not wrong.
I mean, you're not wrong, but Bobby's was a little more precise, so we're giving Bobby the point.
That's bullshit.
All right, so I have 2 points. Josh has 1, and this is the last one for me. So if Josh gets it, it's a tie. If Jordan gets it, I win. What is something I hate having to pay for? Oh, shit.
I got one.
Something I hate having to pay for? Yeah, this is simple.
Yep, I know.
All right, let's hear Jordan's.
Sex.
Josh?
Do we not pay for that anymore?
Yeah, that's not only is that against the law,
Well,
Yeah,
that's why you
Kansas.
hate doing it. You hate doing it because it's against the law. You don't want to get caught. I get it.
okay. Okay. Hey, Jordan's guess was one that only if you want to go to the bunny ranch you can do.
Oh my god.
If you don't pick mine, it's because you wanted Josh to tie.
Oh, I
That's true.
was nowhere near that good. Nowhere near that good. I was just gonna say that you still have to pay for insurance. That was all I had.
Mine was car insurance. I think it's stupid.
You're lying.
Swear to
See,
God,
see, this
it
is
was
an
car
inside
insurance.
thing. Yep.
It was car insurance. So now
Well,
Jordan
there's
gets
a
to be the
script.
tiebreaker.
There's a script.
Well, if I really wanted to win it, I would have picked Jordan's.
I know. That it's a joke.
All right, this is for Jordan, and this is for the winner take all. What does Jordan wish he could change about the city he lives in?
I got it.
So much.
I have a pretty good one that I
Um,
don't think a lot of people know about.
About me or just in
The city that you
general?
live in.
Oh. Oh my god. What would
I
I,
got a silly
change?
answer, but I do have one.
I don't even have one, and you guys don't even live here.
What is one thing you hate about your city that you wish you could change?
I don't really hate the city though.
Is it a lot like Hutch?
Yeah, I mean it's a little smaller than Hutch, but yeah, pretty much the same. Okay, I guess I got one. Bob.
The only thing I know about your current town is that they don't have trash dumpsters and you just throw it in the street.
That's it.
That's it.
the
No,
one.
that's it.
That's
No,
it.
seriously?
Yeah.
There's no tiebreaker, Bobby. That was literally what my guess was too. Was the trash
That
situation.
is so stupid.
I had
Yeah.
two. I was like, it's either got to be the trash thing
Or
The
referee.
only other thing I could think.
Or intramural.
was- No, just that he wishes that cemetery was like 6 blocks further, because it's creepy.
I
to live
like it
next
there.
to. How can you?
I
love
don't
living
live-
next door to a cemetery.
I mean, I honestly, I don't even think about it.
You don't even think about it. But no, it's the trash. It's absolutely
Yeah.
the trash.
That's
It
fucking
would drive
weird.
me freaking nuts.
All right, here's
Yeah,
the
so
last
those
one.
of you who don't know, we don't have trash dumpsters here. We have to hoard our trash for a week, and then we take it down to the curb and they pick it up on Monday or Tuesday.
So what happens on windy days? That blows my mind. No pun intended.
You leave it out there,
Oof.
and you can only leave it out there 24 hours, like in advance, essentially.
Ugly.
So you have
Yeah,
to hoard it
it's-
in like your garage before you can take
Yep.
it out. Oh
Yep.
no!
So I've
trash
got like roly poly carts, but if they tell you don't put them in there and take them to the curb because they'll take the whole thing.
Ugh.
So I put them in the like our roly carts. I had to go buy them, and then I leave them in the garage. And then on Monday nights, I take them out of the roly cart, and then I leave it down there, and I roll the carts back up,
Ugh.
Oh
and
my
then the
God.
trash just sits.
How
out in the front
dirty is
yard.
that town?
It's not dirty.
For real? No trash
Yeah.
blowing around like up against a fence or anything?
No, I mean there's probably some, but not in the neighborhood we live in. It's pretty nice.
That's bizarre to
Wait,
me.
I got one more thing I'd change about your town.
So-
All them blue street lights. That's weird.
That's how Hutch is doing it too now.
Oh, you're
weird.
talking about
The fluorescent lights.
yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
because it doesn't make it as bright.
It doesn't
Like
make
when
it
you're
as bright,
driving,
and
like
it's
there's not a lot of glare to them.
what it's like ultraviolet light, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a
Like a
It's
purple
like a
color.
black
light's
light,
supposed to
but-
help prevent against
But it was
violence
COVID.
and suicide.
And
Like
it was
they've
COVID,
actually
too.
done testing that blue light helps prevent against violence and suicide.
oh.
But I also heard that it also prevents like bugs flying around them. Somebody said here in the city. I don't know
Oh,
how that
shit.
is, but either way, it's nasty going to get like gas and you got bugs flying in your face.
Right.
All right, last one. If Jordan could choose an animal to become for one or to transform into for one day, what animal would it be?
Got it.
For real?
Oh yeah.
Damn. Uh,
That was way too fast. I am not prepared
Yeah.
for that.
trying
You
to
had an
think of
answer way too fast for that.
It's like the
Yeah.
fastest you've ever had an answer.
Yeah.
You like
And nothing comes to my head that fast.
Maybe
for
I
you.
put a lot of thought into this in my past days.
All right, I got my answer.
I'm just gonna go with something simple. Let's go.
Okay, go Bob.
Cheetah.
Josh.
I think it's an eagle.
Lion.
A lot.
Mine's a cat.
Lame. Give it to him. He gets it for the cat.
You get a quarter of a point. You win.
All right. I win.
All
Why
right,
does he
Bobby,
win?
draft this up.
I win. All right, now it's this week's weekly draft.
What are we afraid of?
What are we afraid of? Top 5. And for this, I will have
Well, you won, right? So you go
Yeah.
first.
so yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
pick the order. So I'll go first. I'm gonna have Josh go second and Jordan go third.
Okay.
All right. So my first, I guess I'd better write these down, huh?
Now, if we say
Like,
like
a
for
fear.
instance, if we say snakes, does it cover all types
All
of snakes?
snakes.
Or do we
All
have to
snakes.
go?
Snakes.
Okay.
All
Snakes
types
are
of
snakes. They are some nasty ass things.
All right.
My biggest fear. Number 1, I'm taking snakes.
All right.
Okay.
Joshua.
All right.
Or is it
For
Jordan?
my number 2. Oh, is it Jordan or is it
I
me?
don't
No,
remember.
it's you.
Me?
Okay, yeah.
All right.
It's Josh.
I am gonna go existential, get a little dramatic on us. Being alone, ending up
Mm.
alone.
The guy that just told a story about driving 4
Uh-huh.
hours alone.
Well, sometimes you need to be alone. but you don't want to end up alone.
Okay. Jordan?
Spiders.
It's talking about spiders on the field.
Crawling up your arm.
You gotta crawl it up your arm.
If you
Man,
could
what
name
about you,
that movie-
Falco?
So
name
back to
that
me.
movie.
Quicksand.
No, it's Jordan's
Quicksand.
second pick.
Oh yeah, Jordan.
Spiders was number 1.
Something to do with the kids.
Like
Mm,
kids being in danger.
Yeah.
That kid walking across with that makeup on is pretty damn scary.
I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat
no
and kind of
shit.
bounce off of him.
Okay.
Losing spouse. Something happened to my wife.
Spouse danger. Is it bad we didn't pick those first?
Probably.
Oh, no, spiders up there.
Spiders,
Spiders.
man. Spiders are high up there.
It's like if it falls off the
His wife,
ceiling.
but if it's a spider, she's done.
Have you ever tried killing a spider with a fly
Like
swatter and
zombie?
you're like on the ceiling and you're
Nope.
trying to hit it? And if it drops, burning that house down. We're staying at a hotel.
Bro, I was going to the bathroom the other day and friggin' spider crawled into the bathroom and I'm like,
It crawled in the
"No, you
bathroom.
don't." Huh?
Did it
Yeah,
crawl up your
crawled up
leg?
No.
Oh,
Crawl up the wall.
What would
Oh.
what would have happened if it came
Little-
towards your feet and you were on the toilet?
You better believe I'd have shot right up, stint and
Mhm.
all.
yep.
I'd have been out of there.
Stint and all.
I'd have been out of there.
Oh, what if
Like-
the string got stuck like under the seat?
Oh
Jeff,
my
Jeff that stint
god.
coming early.
And then that's our lawnmower, baby. That's a lawnmower.
Room.
All right.
I'm
Oh
Who's
my
next?
god. All right, my second and third pick. And I don't believe in ghosts per se, but I do believe in demons. Demonic children creep the shit out of me. Like in movies, bro. Demon kids. The third one, getting gone girled. If you guys can relate to this, I want to know. Getting gone girled, that scares the fuck out of me. Josh, do you get my reference?
I do. That movie was wild. She crazy.
Get
Dude.
Gone
What
Girl.
was that Ben Affleck one?
Ben Affleck and who's
Is that
the other
Gone
chick?
Girl?
Yeah, that's Gone Girl.
Okay. There's
Where, like,
another one like
She
it.
murders Neil Patrick Harris. Bro.
There's another one like it that I think would be up your alley.
Up my alley. That shit made me like wonder like how that bitch was married that wrote that book.
Get on and watch just because of how messed up that one was, psychology wise, go watch
Strangers?
Deep Water. No, Deep Water.
Is this about
with,
sharks?
Nope. Ben Affleck. It's on Hulu. But go watch that. It's Ben Affleck and his wife. It's dark and messed up. It's a real psychological thriller. It'll mess with your head. But some of the stuff that they get into, it's similar to feels Gone Girl-esque.
All right, Josh, your third pick.
All right. I'm gonna go a little bit more practical here and just go heights. Like,
Damn it.
way up there, you got heights. Not feeling it. Not feeling it. So
I don't do ladders. Your fourth and
I'm
fifth
gonna
pick.
I'm gonna go
Or no,
with
third and fourth. My bad.
dying. Dying would be a scary one.
Dying.
Yep.
I know another one for him.
Oh, you said heights.
You're missing. You're like passing up on one that he refused to go on a trip.
Oh,
do you not fly,
and
George?
The hell no, not over this particular thing.
Oh,
Ooh, deep
yeah.
water.
Deep water. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. That's definitely
Large
that might-
bodies of water.
That's gonna be in front of death. Okay. Death got moved to 4.
Is it
whatever
deep
that
water
number
or large body of water?
Oh,
Both.
that's funny. All right, back to me.
Yep.
is.
Okay,
Bodies
now.
of water.
Your fourth pick.
Claustrophobia.
You're scared of
Tight
tight
dark
spaces.
spaces. Oh god, yeah, I hate that. Do not cram me into a tight dark space and keep me trapped.
How do you think your shirt feels?
My shirt feels just fine. It fits just fine.
Oh my
no
god.
manners. That hurt now. That was uncomfortable.
Okay. So mine was snakes, demon kids, getting gone girl, and my fourth and fifth pick. Man, this is all right. So I don't know if you guys had this issue like during COVID, like running out of being able to go get groceries, like because Jamie's diabetic, right? I went to go
Sure.
get groceries during COVID, and I was on my way back from the grocery store, and I saw the National Guard emptying out all their vehicles. I was like, "Oh hell no!" I went back and bought like $400 more worth of shit. Is that
Mm.
like how would you word that? Like prepping?
Yeah.
Like
Supplies.
doomsday?
End of
Doomsday?
the world doomsday stuff. Yeah.
Doomsday. And then my fifth pick would be buried alive.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of fits with claustrophobia, but for sure.
But claustrophobia, you're not
No, it's
guaranteed death.
different. It's different. I totally agree. It's different, but yeah, I feel you why you feel
That
that
movie
way.
Buried, that's
That's
another one of
such a
those
good
genre.
movie, but it's so messed up. Ugh.
All right, Josh, your fifth and
All right.
final pick.
So my honorable pick,
OLI, outside looking in.
yeah, outside looking in, clowns.
Okay.
Outside looking in.
I don't
But
like clowns either, but
and you're gonna need to look this one up to know what this is.
it.
I can't even type it in. I can't type it in my phone. It messes with me. Look up tryptophobia.
Tryptophobia, is that the fear of
Yep.
clowns?
No,
How do you spell it?
look it up.
TRIP.
TRYPTO and then phobia.
Sounds like the fear of the stuff that's in turkey. Tryptophan.
Mm.
TRYPOPH
TO.
TRY.
Tryptophobia. TRYPTOPHOBIA.
I'd like to know how Jordan spelled it first. Like Canada.
Oh, not trypto, tripo. TRYPO.
I was gonna say because I couldn't
There's no
find one
T.
with a T.
There's no T.
Okay.
There's no T.
Trypophobia is usually involved in intense and disproportionate fear towards holes, repetitive patterns, protrusions,
Yeah.
in general images that are present, high
So, like,
contrast
geometry?
energy at low and mid-range
Look.
spatial frequencies.
Look at
So,
the
like, what are your
pictures
favorite math
associated with
courses?
it. Look at the pictures associated with it, and it will mess with your head. This kind of stuff.
Yeah, that don't mess with my head.
No, that
Looks
do-
like the number
oh,
18.
no, it disorients and grosses me out.
So you're
Oh.
scared of geometry.
It's not geometry.
All
If
right,
it was
Jordan, your fifth and
uniform,
final
it
pick.
would be. It would absolutely. Ugh.
Being burned to death.
Ooh.
Ooh, burned alive.
Yeah.
For real.
Ooh.
OLI.
How's that
Penises.
looking at? What?
Penises.
Nasty feet.
Oh yeah.
Like one of Bert Kreischer's biggest fears, he said that like what grosses him out is women that wear shoes with no socks. 'Cause, like he said that like is unattractive to him, but he had to stop following Kate Hudson on Instagram because they hung out and that's what she was doing and he wasn't bothered by it. So he unfollowed her on Instagram. He's like, I'm married. I can't have that in my life right now.
That's weird.
It's a fact though. Like I can't wear tennis shoes for a long period of time with your shoes all sweaty and shit.
I wear shoes like until I go to bed.
Nope.
But I'm saying like with bare feet.
I think you need to breathe.
So your bare feet, ugh.
Yeah.
No,
Stink.
I'm never barefooted unless I'm in the shower.
I'm barefoot as often as I can be.
I know you got some fucking orangutan toes.
You can't even deny though. I got the softest feet out of all three of us.
I have never touched your feet,
Well,
and
that's-
I don't know how they are soft.
They are
Because
very
you
soft.
walk
I have a
on
weird scrub
rocks
pad in my shower.
and all this
There's-
other shit.
When I got soft feet, I sweat real good out of the bottom of my feet.
I actually have this special lotion that I put on my feet every night.
Oh, you got special foot lotion, do you, Bobby?
Yeah.
How
The
you
only thing
doing?
that bothers me are long nails. That creeps me out. Ugh. Clip them back.
Yeah, like if we're cuddling and I can feel you scratch my leg,
But it's not hard to like scratch your leg with all that hair and shit on it. Pull some hairs out with some toenails.
No, but I'm saying like if I feel a scratch because of your toenail,
It's over.
no.
How did
Doug,
we
you're out
sleep
of bed?
together, like in a bed together, like all three of
That's
us,
a
and
fair
not have
question.
anything with?
I don't think we like
It's not
cuddled.
like we were
cuddled.
cuddling.
No, we weren't
Yeah.
cuddling, but like
It was
know
a
that we
king
touched.
bed. We
Like,
all had a space.
right,
Yeah.
but like I can't. I couldn't sleep like that now.
What I don't know how, because we have roughly the same size bed you had as a kid, Josh.
A
Yeah.
king.
And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, how the fuck did all three grown ass men?
He had a
put in your
California
bed?
king.
Grown men. We were teenage boys. You were barely.
I was
all
done
four
growing.
senior
Okay.
pants.
I wasn't getting any bigger.
Buddy,
You're
you're
bigger
grown, but
now.
You still look
Well,
like a
I'm
middle
fatter.
school boy. So you just have
That's
like
true.
a 30 pack.
I have a
leg.
queen bed, and I'm a little claustrophobic in that
A
bed
queen?
sometimes. Yeah, I have a queen.
Mm,
California king, and it's still too small at times for Heather.
yeah.
California king just means that it's the same distance across as it is width, right?
Yeah,
They
it's the
said it's
same.
like a couple more inches. But it's
bed?
real close.
Oh.
It's real close.
But yeah. Well,
But yeah.
I do thank everybody for listening for
Yeah.
this fairly decent long episode. I mean, we went 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's pretty good.
Just for the three of us, that's impressive.
Yeah,
I don't
hopefully
really
Daniel
get
gets his
much
car
to talk
situation
about.
worked out. And next week we'll have him on here.
Or just
I
got to be
wanted to
buzz.
talk about the Tyson Fury fight, or the
Right.
Jake Paul versus Tyson Fury's brother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's
Nothing.
happening tomorrow. Oh, who do you think is going to win, Josh?
Not Jake Paul. I'll root
I
against
think
him.
Jake Paul will
I'm
dominate.
just going to root against
Jake
him
Paul
until he
is
loses.
going to dominate. Everybody
just gonna root
hates Jake
against him
Paul
until he
because
loses.
he is a YouTuber, now boxer, and people forget that he is a good boxer.
Oh, that's not why I dislike him. I think he might be the most arrogant, smug dude on the planet.
What about Conor McGregor?
He at least has a reason to be.
So does Jake Paul. Everybody hates him because he's a YouTuber.
No, he's smug
Beating
for a lot of
everybody.
reasons, and it's mostly his personality and not a lot to do with why people hate him. Like,
And it's Tommy Fury that he's fighting, by the way.
and I mean, if you want to be real, man, like you can look at the track record and say he's been like a tool most of his career. That's what he's
outside
built
of
his career on,
outside of
is being
boxing,
a
I'm
tool.
not
So-
judging him on that, but in boxing, people are rooting against him
No,
just
he's
because
clearly a good boxer. He's clearly learning how to do the sport really well. I'm still going to root against him because he's a terrible person.
well, that's fair. But I don't think Tommy Fury is going to beat him. I really don't.
I want anybody to beat him. I hope a hobo from the street beats him. I don't care. Anybody that'll humble him.
Good for that hobo. He about to get a payday.
Let's
Till
go.
next week.
Mm.
Well, before we do let you go, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and you hit that like button. Maybe hit that bell for some notifications for
Ding.
every new episode that we do drop. We didn't do any shorts last week, but I think it was because we didn't have very many good moments like these. This week we had a good reel, I think. All them crazy ass stories Josh told about him
Well,
driving
nobody-
2 hours because of me.
Well, you know,
You taking his woman?
certainly makes for entertaining comedy.
I will only admit to taking one woman. That's all I will ever
You
admit.
should at least
That's
admit
one too many for
to-
best friends, you dick.
Yeah,
We weren't best friends then.
you took two. You went
because
to
of
the dance
farting,
with her after
You
we
hated me,
broke
so
up.
it's a fair game.
It's not fair game, Bobby. It's called
Hey.
breaking the bro code.
What is headlines? I
suck
want to know
at
what
following
headlines
it.
is. It says show headlines. I'm going to
Okay.
check out what this is all about. I
Right.
can't use it yet. Dang it. Oh, well.
Stop recording and then use it.
Right.
It's all right. Well, before we go, I love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Love you.
Love you guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.